teach at the ASU. We do the media classes.
Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network. Football on Concho Sports Network is presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Football on Concho Sports Network is also brought to you by the following: Mathis Law Firm, Shenanigans, Texas Bank, Schur's Landscape Company, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, West Texas Rehabilitation Center, Best Tex, San Angelo To Go, Gandy Inc., VGI Technology, Brentwood Family Fellowship.
Welcome to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. We are live from San Angelo Stadium on this Thursday evening. I'm Herman Howard along with Jeff Stewart. He will be providing the color commentary for us this year for Central High School football. He is a graduate from the class of 1998. And Jeff, it's a great honor that you're here with us tonight, my friend. And what are you looking for between Central and Abilene Cooper?
You know what? I'm just happy to be in the stadium watching football tonight. We'll take it any way we can get it, and I sure appreciate you guys having me tonight. You know, it's a scrimmage, and part of it is a controlled scrimmage. So honestly, they're going to start with some, some controlled things to let us get a good look at the Central defense first off. And, this is going to be a lot of fun, and new faces on defense, so it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So
we will play 8 parts of this scrimmage in the 7 o'clock hour. It's now the Cooper offense against the Central defense, and for Abilene Cooper, they will start on offense as now they go back to pass on their first play, and the pass is complete across the 40 to about the 42-yard line, across the 40-yard line, so a good gainer there on the first play. So for Abilene Cooper, they are led by Aiden Thompson. He is a senior quarterback, a 6'3", 190-pounder. He threw for 19 touchdown passes last season, over 2,000 yards, so he's a veteran quarterback for the Cougars.
Pretty good first down play for Abilene Cooper there on the outside pass.
Now here's a quarterback keeper off the left side across the 40 into Central territory, and he steps out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. That is Aiden Thompson. So let's talk about some of the key players for Abilene Cooper. They also have Noah Garcia is the main running back, a 5'9", 175-pounder. He runs the 40 and a 4.6. He has rushed for 30 touchdowns last season and has rushed for over 2,000 yards last year. So keep a lookout for Noah Garcia as the main running back for Abilene Cooper. And this is a team that finished 11-2 last season and 5-1 in district play. So this is now play 3 upcoming as Thompson throws to the left side, and the catch is made at the 35-yard line into Central territory. So for Central, one of the things that they have to improve upon is their defense, as last year they allowed on average 36 points per game in that tough district out of Dallas-Fort Worth. So now they've moved back into District 2-6A, so it should bode well for Central and head coach Brent Davis.
Yeah, a lot of new faces on defense this year. They run that 4-2-5 formation, and they're just looking for new players to step up.
Now there's another pass out to the far side. Another first down.
Looks like over there to Caden Hammeister's side on the tackle. But, this Cooper quarterback, Aiden Thompson is his name, 6'4". He looks good. He passes the eye test so far, making good quick throws, and looks like a good athlete for Abilene Cooper.
So it's now first down and 10 for Abilene Cooper, the Cougars, with the single setback. And now here is the running play around the right side. That's Xavier to the 10, to the 5, as he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. And for Abilene Cooper, they strike first on a touchdown run by Xavier, and they quickly lead by a score of 6-0. And just like that, I tell you, Jeff, that defense by Central, they were exposed in that opening drive.
Yeah, it looks like they ran the play to the right side, and Jacob Odell came up, had a chance to make a tackle right there at the line of scrimmage. He missed the tackle. There was really nobody there on that side. And a good play for Cooper. They sure look sharp coming out.
So Xavier with the touchdown run. So let's quickly talk about the controlled scrimmage rules as Abilene Cooper with the point after attempt as they have an early 6-0 lead. Here's the snap, the put down, and the kick is up, and it is good. So in this controlled scrimmage in the 7 o'clock hour, all drives will start at the 30-yard line, and fourth down territory once inside the 30. All fourth downs return to the 30-yard line unless inside the 30. And each team will have the ball for a 10-minute running clock possession, and they will mark off all penalties. There are no returns on turnovers. The play is dead, and the ball returns to the 30, and there will be quick whistles on the quarterback. So if a defender comes clean in the pocket, they will give a quick whistle, and if the quarterback is running with the football, he is live. It will be the official's rule that if a quick whistle is blown, the ball will be spotted where the whistle was blown, and after any touchdown during this controlled scrimmage, the clock will stop and the PAT will be kicked with no rush, as we just saw moments ago. So it's now, the score is now 7-0 in favor of Abilene Cooper here at San Angelo Stadium. As we'll talk about our officials for tonight, they are from the Permian Basin chapter. The officials are Jeff Mendoza, Chris Harlow, Roy Hadamiel, Dallas Robles, Eddie Ratirez, and Albert Cortez. Here is Abilene Cooper once again. Here is Thompson as he throws over to the right side of the pass. It's incomplete. Broke it up.
Yeah,
fine defense there by the Central defense.
Yeah, Kente Nichols with a good play on the football right there. And, keep in mind, the Central defense, a lot of new faces. They've never really played together as a unit, so that's what a scrimmage is good for. Get them some time out on the field together, and it's going to take some time.
Well, for Abilene Cooper, they are led by head coach Aaron Rohn. He has been on the staff for Abilene Cooper for the last 13 years, and he has compiled an impressive record of 97 wins, 56 losses, and only one tie, a 63% winning percentage. Here is the snap as rolling out is Thompson. He dumps it off into the near side flat, and the catch is made by Raul Gamez, a 5'7", 180-pound senior, as he makes the catch out in the flat.
Good job tackling by Jacob Odell and Cameron Sarzosa, kind of working together to get him down. Good open field tackle there. So Cooper going backwards. That's good.
As we mentioned, for Abilene Cooper, coming off with that very impressive record last season, 11-2. So they are a team to be reckoned with as for Abilene Cooper, the Cougars, as they are getting ready for the 2020 regular season. So the ball spotted at their own 29-yard line. And the shotgun as Thompson drops back, steps up, now heaves it deep down the middle of the field, and the pass is incomplete at the 36-yard line. It appeared that Thompson could not find an open receiver, flushed out of the pocket, and just had to throw the football away.
Yeah, good job by Caden Hammeister in coverage, but also a good job of the front seven putting pressure on the quarterback. He just had to kind of lob it up there, so kind of got him out of sorts. That was good defense.
Well, for Abilene Cooper, talking about their team, is that they've had 5 consecutive winning seasons, and their last losing season was way back in 2014 when they finished 4-7. So they've had a great decade. As for the Cougars, they now head east in the western part of the DFW area for the new realignment. So here is the play on the running play off to the left side, and he's tackled at the 29-yard line. On the carry, Xavier once again for the Cougars as he was tackled. No gain on the play.
Good job by Bryson McNutt getting there first, forcing the running back kind of out of his comfort zone. Jacob Odell finishes with a good tackle.
Well, when these two teams, as far as the history has been concerned there, Jeff, that for Abilene Cooper, Central leads the series 27 wins to 20 losses and only one tie. The last time that these two teams played was back in 2013. 7 years ago, Central won that contest 31-28, but Cooper had a 5-game winning streak from 2005 to 2012. Now here's rolling out as Thompson throws to the right side, and the pass is incomplete to the far side.
Cesar Saldana with kind of leading the pressure from the defensive line right there for the Central Bobcats. They're starting to click, starting to find it, and look much better on the second series. Actually, their third series now.
Indeed, because Central, they were shredded by this Cooper offense on the opening drive as Xavier had that touchdown run, and the point after is good, and that is where we stand in this 1 hour scrimmage. And then after the scrimmage, we'll play 2 full quarters of live action here at San Angelo Stadium. Thompson's in the shotgun. He has double slot receivers as he drops back to pass. Flushed out once again to this near side as he dives forward across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Good gain there by Thompson, but Central defense, as you mentioned, Jeff, with the nice stop. So they have played much better in this drive in comparison to earlier in the contest.
Another good open field tackle by Cameron Sarsoza, and the Bobcats are kind of settling in on defense, not over pursuing, and a good job right there.
Well, for Central, last year they finished 6-5 and 4-2 in that very competitive district, but now they are back into District 2 6A, led by head coach Brent Davis in his 12th season.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who got playing time for Central the last couple seasons got, battle tested. They played some serious programs down there in the Metroplex.
Here's Xavier once again as he's pushed out of bounds in front of the near side 30-yard line in front of the Central bench. As we take a look at the replay there, Jeff, give a lot of credit to the Central defensive front there applying the pressure.
Yeah, that time it was Ty Casey, another good player from last year. He is one of the returning starters on that Central defense, and I think they're expecting a lot from him to kind of lead that defense and look for him to make a lot of plays this year.
Thompson backpedals into the shotgun. As for Central, they have a 4-man front, single setback. Here's a quick throw off to the right side. Penalty marker is down. The catch is made at the 35-yard line.
Kyson Snelson with a great tackle there. We'll see what the call is.
Receivers brought down immediately.
Looks like holding on Cooper.
Well, Kyson Snelson, he moves from corner to free safety this year for the Central defense. As overall as a team, that defense, they allowed 396 points last season, so that is one area in which head coach Brent Davis is looking to improve upon this season for 2020.
Yeah, and you talk about Cooper and Central and the long storied history that they have playing one another. They were in the same district, the Little Southwest Conference we affectionately call it. And for years and years it was Central and it was Cooper and all the other teams we've grown to love watching in this stadium. So this is a lot of fun to see them back.
Here's Thompson in the shotgun once again with the receivers slot to the far side. He drills the ball to the near side of the pass is low and incomplete to that near side as Grant Hennington was the intended receiver, the 6-foot, 165-pound junior wide receiver. And, Jeff, you talk about the history. Central had a 10-game winning streak in this series from 1982 to 1991. That also includes a 34-0 shutout win back in 1991. So Central did have some great dominance against this Cougar team in the 1980s to the early 1990s.
Yeah, I was kind of a child of the 90s, so I remember a lot of Abilene Cooper dominance starting in the mid-90s, but good play right there.
Pass was incomplete, almost intercepted. Fine defense there.
Kente Nichols on the breakup.
And Jeff, you said talking about the history as
mid '90s Abilene Cooper. I think Randy Allen was their head coach, and they really started becoming a state-ranked program year in year out. And I can almost guarantee that Central didn't have much success against them there in the mid to late '90s. But here recently, Cooper's size has shrunk, so we haven't had the opportunity to play him because they're in a different class.
Here now is Thompson in the shotgun as he drills to the near side, and the catch is made at the 40-yard line in front of the Central bench, and the catch was made by Abilene Cooper to the near side at the 40-yard line. So a good throw and catch for the Cougars to that near side.
Yeah, right there at the first down marker, I think. And it looks like if Thompson, their quarterback, has time, he really looks pretty good throwing the football. But the defense did a pretty good job after that first drive.
So we'll go to the second section of this scrimmage, as it will be the Cooper defense against the Central offense. And for the Central offense, they are led by Malachi Brown. He is a third-year starter, Brown is a 5'9", 165-pound senior, runs the 40 in a 4.8. Last season, he rushed for 15 touchdowns and had 772 yards on the ground. So Malachi Brown is a two-way threat. He could run it, and also he could throw the football for the Bobcats, led by head coach Brent Davis, and he also has a quartet of many receivers that he could go to. So for the Bobcats, they're looking for senior Malachi Brown to lead the way for San Angelo Central this season.
Malachi Brown, experience will not be his problem. He's seen it all, so he's going to be fun to watch.
Here's Brown on the first play as he fires over the middle, and the catch is made for the first down to the 30-yard line, on his way to the 20, to the 15, to 10, to the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown for San Angelo Central.
That's Jalen Leifeste, the first play on the scrimmage. What a play by the Bobcats. Wide open across the middle. Leifeste takes it, turns the burners on, and then good downfield blocking by the Bobcats. You talk about execution, coming out firing on the first play of the scrimmage. Sick 'em Cats.
Leifeste with a 70-yard pass reception right up the middle. And as you said, Jeff, he was wide open. Leifeste last season had 4 touchdown receptions and 478 yards. He is a very good slot wide receiver, a possession wide receiver, but he took it all the way in for the end zone on that 70-yard reception. And the point after is up and in by Eric Rodriguez. Rodriguez, he had an outstanding season last year, Jeff. 44 out of 46 on PATs, and we are tied at 7.
Yeah, and I think Leifeste is one of their proven guys that they have on offense. And so, if I'm not mistaken, he was lined up in the slot. He's gonna get open. He's gonna make plays this year. His speed, if nothing else, is a reason to keep him on the field, and they're gonna look to go to him a lot.
Well, we talked about earlier the history there, Jeff, that talked about Central and Abilene Cooper. Well, for Abilene Cooper, their first season began in 1961, and Central won the first 6 games of the season and of that year, and they won the first ever game in which they played 34-0 in that 1961 year. So here is Malachi Brown as he throws it over to the flat, and the catch is made off to that far side. We are tied at 7 in the second phase of this scrimmage. We will have 8 parts. This will be a 10-minute sequence between the Cooper defense against the Central offense, as the number 1s are both on the field for each team. This will be play 3 upcoming. Malachi Brown back to pass, now scrambles up to the middle, now go off to the right side and just heaves it out of bounds over to the far side. So Malachi Brown was under pressure, rolls out to his right and just throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, the play before that was the sophomore running back Darius Floyd on the field. I think they're expecting big things from him. He caught that little swing pass, didn't do a whole lot with it, but watch for Darius Floyd this season to make some explosive plays for the Bobcats.
Darius Floyd is very big and strong, and he has great speed. Here's the play number 4, and the catch is made off to the left side. That is Leifeste. That is Jalen once again off to the near side. He had that touchdown score moments ago, a 70-yarder. He was wide open in the near side flat as he picks up across the 40 to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, good first down play there. And Leifeste, again, in the slot. They're going to look to get the ball to him quickly, and he's going to be a playmaker for this Bobcat team. He is one of the proven guys.
Brown has receiver slot left and slot to the far side. Here's the snap and the handoff across the 40 to the 45-yard line, breaking tackles all the way to the midfield mark. Good run there by Ashton Hartsfield, the senior running back, as he rumbles forward as he gets yardage up to midfield.
Yeah, let's be honest. If you watched this team last year, this guy was about as fun to watch as anybody on their roster. I mean, when he gets the ball, one guy will not bring him down, and he's fun to watch on his feet. If he stays on his feet, you're in trouble.
It's now 2nd down and 1 for the Bobcats at midfield. Tied game at 7. Malachi Brown's in the shotgun, takes the snap as he drops back, plenty of time, fires over the middle, and the catch is made to the 30-yard line. That is a pickup of 20 yards. On the catch is Weston Hill, the senior wide receiver, across the middle for 20 yards and another first down for Central. Yeah, on the Texas Bank first down.
So Weston Hill is a guy that would be a newcomer for them this year. So they're looking for somebody out wide to step up, and that's a great play right there. Good throw by Malachi, great catch, and first down for Weston Hill.
Here is Brown with the play fake. Now throws up the middle. The catch is made by Trip Noble, as Noble makes the reception, the two-handed catch on a slant pattern inside the 20-yard line.
Like what I'm seeing from these receivers so far, sure-handed and, coming up with the football. I like the way they catch. They seem to be focused. The offense looks good.
It's a gain of 13. It's another Texas Bank first down. They'll mark it at about the 17-yard line of Abilene Cooper. Tied game at 7 in this second part of the scrimmage. Here's a handoff up the middle into the end zone for the touchdown, and that is Hartsfield with the 17-yard run for the score for Central.
Bobcats came out with a two-back, split-back set and put Lifesty in the backfield, and he made a great block. That's a slot receiver coming in there to make a great block at the line of scrimmage, and untouched was Hartsfield, and I tell you, he's going to be fun to watch this season.
On the point after, for Central, here's the snap, and the kick is up, and it is good. On the kick that time is Ethan Aguilar. Yeah. Aguilar with the kick, the junior, and it's now 14-7 Central here in the second part of this scrimmage. So we have seen offense, great offense by the Bobcats so far, Jeff. 2 quick possessions. Now they have 2 scores, and they're up by a touchdown, 14-7.
You know, if you've watched Brent Davis coached Bobcat teams over the years, you're pretty accustomed to seeing prolific offenses and throwing the ball quickly, finding open receivers, and fast-paced offense. And every season it almost doesn't matter who the personnel are. You get out here and you just expect them to be prolific on offense, and they almost never miss a beat, and it's fun to watch.
Well, this is a team for the Bobcats. They've scored 358 points and have averaged 32.6 points per game. And now let's have Michelle with a report down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I'm here on the sidelines of the Abilene Cooper and Central High School scrimmage. The Abilene Cougars are starting out strong. They got the first score. However, the Bobcats are up a touchdown and an extra point. Both teams had winning seasons last year, so it's definitely going to look good for them. Central is now into their old. I'm sure the Bobcats are super excited for that, and we're excited to host some home games here to you.
Thanks, Michelle. That was a pass to Seth Levette at a first down. Now for Central, they have the football across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Malachi Brown is still the quarterback with the play fake. Now fires across the middle, and the catch is made to Seth Levette as he makes the catch across midfield inside the Cougars' territory to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, another great play-action pass. Looks like there's a flag down. I'm not sure what the refs saw there. Looks like the Bobcats might be moving back.
That would have been a gain of 16 yards for Levette and for the Bobcats, so they will move the penalty back into Central territory. Our score is Central 14 and Cooper 7 in the second part of this scrimmage. The one-on-ones, the Cooper defense, this first-string Cooper defense against the first-team Central offense. As for Central, led by head coach Brent Davis, has been the coach since 2009. He is a Lubbock native and a graduate from Angelo State University from 1987, and also was a Carr Scholarship member. As Coach Davis has really turned around this Central team to be a contender each and every year. Here's Malachi Brown. He throws to the spot near sideline. The catch is made at the 30 to the 20, and he dives forward inside the 20 to the Cooper 16-yard line. That's Levette for the first down.
So that's Seth Levesque again, and I tell you, their biggest question mark coming into the scrimmage was which wideout would step up. So far, Weston Hill's made a play. This is 2 straight plays made by Seth Levesque, and great pass by Malachi. These wideouts are stepping up, which is exactly what the coaches wanted to see.
And that is another Texas Bank first down. As for Central, they are now into the Shirts Landscape red zone at the 16-yard line of Abilene Cooper. Central with a 14-7 lead. Here's Malachi Brown. Back to pass into the shotgun. He goes to the corner of the end zone. The pass is thrown high and incomplete, but a penalty marker is down to the far side as Tyler Hill was the intended receiver. The sophomore, he's also a quarterback, the backup quarterback for San Angelo Central.
Yeah, you mentioned Tyler Hill. I was talking to Coach Holscher yesterday about this team, and when he talked about Tyler Hill, a lot of people are talking about how well he throws the ball. He's a good backup quarterback to Malachi Brown, just a sophomore, but it reminds you of some of the quarterback wide receiver combinations we've had in the past where the backup quarterback is a solid receiver for the Bobcats. You think about Wooten and Vincent, and then Vincent and Mav McIver. I mean, it seems to be a good way to groom your next quarterback, putting him out there and running plays.
Illegal motion was the call against Central. It's now first out and 15 at the Cooper 21-yard line. Penalty markers drop onto the field once again. So after a crisp start by the Bobcats, we've now seen several penalties in a row.
Yeah, not what you want to see, but certainly you expect that. Their first time on the field in a scrimmage. It gives those coaches something to clean up in the film room.
Still first down.
Want something to eat while watching the game? San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all of your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. Now the ball is moved back across the 25 to the 26-yard line as Brown is back into the shotgun, dumps it into the flat, and the pass is dropped at the near side. It was intended for Darius Floyd, the sophomore running back, and it's now second down and long.
You know, if you look at these running backs, one thing that really stands out that I haven't seen with Central in quite some time is both of these guys have a lot of size. I mean, if you look at those legs on Darius Floyd and Ashton Hartsfield, they're going to be a defensive back's worst nightmare this season if they can both stay healthy and prolific for the offense.
And for the Central team as well, Jeff, they have had 10 consecutive playoff appearances. So that really bodes well for Central heading into this season. From the 26, here's Brown against a blitz. Rolls out to this near side. Still looks, now throws downfield, and is intercepted by Abilene Cooper. It's picked up by Brian Spotwood, the junior, the 5'8", 145-pound defensive back, as Spotwood picks off Malachi Brown at the 10-yard line as we take a look at the Shenanigans instant replay, and he's tackled at the 15. So a great drive by Central, but the interception by the Cooper defense.
Yeah, Malachi looked like he had room to run. I don't know if they're maybe encouraging him to look for the open receiver maybe a little more today in the scrimmage, but I feel like in a game situation, Malachi usually keeps that ball. He had a little running room.
Our score at Central 14 and Cooper 7 in this Thursday evening scrimmage. Central now with the ball. Have a new quarterback for Central.
Looks like Malachi's still in for now.
That was a quick handoff up the middle across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Yeah. On the carry for Central on first down is Darius Floyd, the sophomore running back. Yes, that's right. Malachi Brown is the quarterback. Now the lights come on, so we're able to have a different point of view as well. There, Jeff, right here from our broadcast perch. We are located just to the far right of the end zone. On second down, Brown bobbles the snap, but then rolls out to his right, and the play is whistled dead. That's part of the rules for this scrimmage.
By the Cougars.
Yeah, that really does kind of change things for the Central offense because of how elusive Malachi Brown is. I do think that they're really working on finding their open receiver, working on the passing game the way it's supposed to be designed. The quick whistle makes sense, though. You don't want anybody to get hurt on this first scrimmage.
Well, Malachi Brown, he accounted for 41 touchdowns last season. Here's a handoff to Floyd off right tackle across the 30 to the 35, and it's cut down across the 35, and they'll mark him at about the 36 yard line over to the far side in front of the Cooper bench. Good game.
Looks like a flag on that far side. Not sure.
That's against Central. Looks like it'll be against Central. So
holding on the Cats.
Well, Jeff, we talked about Brent Davis earlier. That Coach Davis, he was actually a walk-on for Angelo State. He played for 3 seasons for the Rams, and he was actually named the Texas Coach of the Year 8 times in 3 different regions. So that just proves what Coach Davis has been able to do, not just in San Angelo, but also throughout the entire state of Texas.
Yeah, and he's a West Texas guy. He's got coaching running through his blood, and his dad was a coach, his brother is a coach. We're lucky to have Brent Davis here in San Angelo, quite frankly. I think everybody realizes that now. There have been times after some really successful seasons here at Central that many people expected him to take a coaching job at one of the big programs, maybe in the Metroplex, but he stayed true to the Bobcat Angry Orange, and we're very fortunate to have him.
Indeed, because for Central now, coming back into the original region, now playing against the teams in the Midland area, and also with the schedule for 2020, high expectations for the Bobcats this season. So now the Cooper, now with possession, now we'll go to their twos. This is the third phase of this scrimmage. Here's a quick run, and he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Great tackle there by Central on the defensive side. So now in the third part, this will be a 10-minute session of the twos between the Cooper offense against the Central defense.
Great tackle by Montavious Dobbins out there, the defensive end, number 47. He had no trouble getting to the ball carrier right there and slung him to the ground. They're going to need Dobbins to really be a player for them this year.
Second down and 15 from the 25-yard line. Here's a quick throw to the far side, and the catch is made at the 29-yard line. A pickup of 4 yards, a short gainer off to the far side. Sets up third down and long.
Looks like the tackle there by the senior corner, Jamal Dunson. The question on defense, I think, and this is the second unit, I guess you would say, but they need new faces to step up and kind of show them where they fit in this scheme, and the scrimmage is a perfect opportunity.
Third down and 11 for Cooper at their own 29-yard line. Here's a throw to the far side of the pass. It's incomplete, out of bounds to the near side 40-yard line. And we'll now head into play number 4, since we have the backups now in there, Jeff. So what do you expect out of Central from the defensive side as they now go with their twos?
Well, like I said a minute ago, the question mark is where will the personnel fit? You've got some experienced players moving to new positions this year, which means there's spots opening up for new faces. They've got some athletes, as you can tell, on the defensive side of the ball. I think just new positions, new faces. Let's see how they work together tonight. And the defense is kind of a question mark right now.
Here's Robert Hernandez now, the quarterback, as he'll keep it across the 30 and is tackled at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, he's going to get flagged for a late tackle there. Isaiah Wyatt on the tackle. Good-looking tackle. He just kind of kept tackling just a little too late there on the sideline.
That was a gain of 5 on the play for Hernandez. Hernandez is a 5'8", 155-pound senior for Abilene Cooper. So they'll move the football up a little bit. It's 14-7, Central on top. We are in the third frame of this scrimmage, part 3 of 8. And then after that, we'll have the full 2 quarters. So they'll move it up to the 50-yard line. So Hernandez as the quarterback. Backpedals into the shotgun. Central 14 and Cooper 7. As Hernandez takes the snap, now he'll hand it off, and he's tackled. The running back is tackled off the left side at about the 48-yard line, so that's a loss of 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Sometimes you hear the term the eyeball test. Do these guys pass the eye test? Now, so far, I say yes. I mean, you look at guys like Dobbins, number 47, playing with the second unit. I mean, if he plays like this, it's going to be hard to keep him on the second unit, but that's just good quality depth for this team. I like what I'm seeing so far.
Second down and 12 at the 48-yard line of Cooper. Here's Hernandez. He throws to the far sideline. The catch is made across midfield to the 49-yard line. A pickup of 3 yards. Short gain brings in third down and 9 for Cooper at the Central 49-yard line. As the twos are at it, the number 2 offense for Cooper and the number 2 defense for Central.
Yeah, Jamal Dunson on the tackle there. As I mentioned a little while ago, Dobbins looks good. Good quality depth is a good thing for these guys. It looks like they've got some athletes on both sides of the ball.
On third down and 9, here's Hernandez. Guns the football to the near side. It's almost picked off by Central.
It's like
as Gibson. Yes, yeah. Gibson. He had the football right in his hands there, Jeff, and he could not cradle into pigskin. If he's able to catch that, he'll have been down the sideline.
Yeah, but, the good thing is these guys are in positions to make a play on pretty much every play I've seen on the twos so far. Our guys were in position almost like, knowing where the ball was going to be before they called the play. So they look good.
This is a scrimmage for you guys, too.
So they'll reset the scene now. It's another set of downs for the Cooper offense, first out and 10 at their own 30-yard line with Hernandez as the quarterback, 4-man front for Central. Here's an inside running play across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 2, second down and 8.
Dobbins with another tackle right there, number 47.
He's been busy.
He has, but again, our defensive line's in the backfield. The running back was lucky to get a couple yards right there, but good Angry Orange defense. I like the swarming tackling right there.
Second down and 8 for Cooper at their own 32-yard line, 14-7 Central. In this scrimmage, in a 1-hour time-controlled scrimmage from San Angelo Stadium. Here's Hernandez into the pocket. It gets a blitz. Flushed out, rolls to his left, and just quickly throws it out of play. Sets up third down and 8. Great pressure there by the front four by the Bobcats.
Cesar Saldana on the field for the Bobcats playing defensive end. He has experience. We remember calling his name last year, but quality depth. I keep saying that these coaches, I bet, will have plenty to be excited about with the 1s and 2s looking good on defense.
Third down and 8 for Cooper. At their own 32-yard line, Hernandez is in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Hernandez back to pass against a blitz, and down he goes. He's sacked at the 30-yard line. He did not have any time there, Jeff, as he was met by a host of Central defenders, led by Ethan Aguilar, the defensive end junior, was there on the stop for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Cesar Saldana was there first, and then they finished with kind of a group sack there. Really having their way with the Cooper offensive line so far on the second unit.
Here's a new batch of downs for Abilene Cooper. First out and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Our score, Central 14 and Cooper 7. Cooper, they are the road team dressed in their white jerseys. Here is Hernandez, scrambles up to the 40, dives head first across the 40, and he's marked down at about the 43-yard line, a pickup of 13 yards, and that's a first down for the quarterback, Robert Hernandez.
Pretty good play by Cooper, but a great open field tackle by Stryler Price, the junior linebacker, to kind of get the heel of his shoe there to keep him from going a little further.
Hernandez is a senior, 5'8", 155-pounder. He normally plays defensive back, and he is the backup quarterback for the Coopers. Here on this drive, first down and 10 for Abilene Cooper at their own 43-yard line. Here's a handoff in the backfield, and he's tackled. That is Xavier Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the carry. The 5'10", 175-pound senior with the carry.
Yeah, Cesar Saldana is another guy who's been busy, and he is just beating the guy in front of him every play coming in here on the second unit for the Bobcat defense. I promise you're going to see Cesar Saldana on the field quite a bit for Central.
A loss of 4 to the 39-yard line. That brings up second down and 14 for the Cougars. At their own 39-yard line, as Hernandez now is in the shotgun. He has slot receivers to the near side, takes a low snap, throws to the near sideline, and the catch is made across the 40 to the 44-yard line. Now cutting across the middle. Good gain there.
Yeah, Ethan Aguilar on the tackle. Good job staying home and minimizing that gain for Cooper. But third down defense has been pretty good for the Bobcats. Let's see how they stack up here.
That was a gain of 5. It's now third down and 9 for the Cougars at their own 44-yard line. As Hernandez, as he gets the signals from the far side, 14-7 Central. In this scrimmage, we are in part 3 of the scrimmage. We will play 8 sections of this. Here is Hernandez up the middle. He throws over the middle. It's incomplete and low at around the 40-yard line of Central. Another flag is down on the play.
That looked like a hold on Cooper. Dobbins got around the edge one more time, and the offensive lineman had no choice but to kind of grab him from the side.
Well, Jeff, as we take a look at both of these teams here tonight, Abilene Cooper, they are predicted to finish in first in the 3-5A division. Cooper with a school of about 2,000 students, while for Central in the District 2-6A bracket, they are predicted to finish in 4th place. They have a school with over 3,000 students. As Midland Lee, they're predicted to win the district this season, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine.
It seems like the sports writers have maybe forgotten how much dominance the Bobcats had in this district when we were all together just a few years ago. So that is, to me, that's nothing but bulletin board material for the Bobcats.
Quick pass across the 30 to the 36-yard line as Odessa Permian. They are predicted to finish in second place. As for Abilene Cooper, they will begin their regular season next week as they will play at Odessa Permian before their home opener on October the 9th against Wiley. While for Central, they'll go on the road for 3 games to begin the season before they come back to San Angelo Stadium in mid-October.
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers. I guess football, is football, and we'll be able to get 3 home games this year, which is better than 0.
Indeed. So. From the 35-yard line, here's a handoff behind the left side of the formation. And he's quickly tackled there at the 32-yard line.
Cesar Saldana again. I mean, really every play he's out there, he's beating the guy in front of him. Quickness up front by Cesar Saldana, and he's going to be a senior leader for this defense.
Cougar defense.
So now we'll flip. That's the end of the third part. We'll go to part 4. 10-minute section is the twos. It will be the Cooper defense against the Central offense. As Malachi Brown, we talked about Malachi Brown, outstanding job as he had that 70-yard touchdown pass and really moved the Bobcats right down the field in his action, in his play tonight.
Yeah, that was the very first play from scrimmage, which they didn't waste any time showing us just how explosive they can be. I'm really looking forward to seeing the second team. This should be Tyler Hill in at quarterback, and we mentioned that earlier. He was playing receiver, and there he is.
Here's the pass to Gibson to the near side. He's knocked out of bounds across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him a gain of 3 yards. Second down and 7 for Central at their own 33-yard line.
One great thing about success at the sub-varsity level is these guys are used to winning. Tyler Hill is one of those guys that had a lot of success as the JV quarterback, from what I understand, and he'll be fun to watch.
Here is Hill. He's a sophomore. He hands it off over to Pettit. Andrew Pettit across the 40 to the 44-yard line. As he gets the first down, a gain of 11 yards, and that is a Texas Bank first down for the San Angelo Central Bobcats.
Good job by the O-line opening up that hole on the right side. Andrew Pettit untouched for 6 or 7 yards and a good gain.
First down for Central at their own 44-yard line. Hill is the quarterback. He has slot receivers to this near side. A 3-man front for Cooper. Here is the snap and the handoff up the middle. No gain there. Nothing doing. Fine defense there by the Cougars.
Yeah, offensive line looked good on the first play, and then in that one right there, they got beat up the middle. So, a stable of running backs for the Bobcats getting some action tonight, which is exactly what you want from the scrimmage. They'll get an opportunity to see a lot of kids.
Second down for the Bobcats. Hill is in the shotgun. Calls out the plays as he takes a snap, as he retreats, fires to the far side. The catch is made across the midfield to the 48-yard line of Cooper, into the hands of Weston Hill, the senior receiver for the Bobcats.
Brother to brother right there.
Yep.
You don't get to see that very often. Tyler to Weston Hill. The receiver is a senior. His brother Tyler is a sophomore backup quarterback, and of course he'll play receiver as well. That's fun to watch.
Gain of 8. Now it's third down and 2 from the 48 of Abilene Cooper. And there is Hill as he scrambles off to the left side, very close to the first down marker to the far side 46-yard line. Yes, and that is enough for the first down. It's a Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats to the 46-yard line of Abilene Cooper.
Cooper was celebrating that tackle for some reason. It's hard to celebrate when the other team just got a first down. But
yeah,
I guess I'll leave my mouth shut on that one.
Our score, it's Central 14 and Cooper 7. Tyler Hill's the quarterback and the shotgun. 3 receivers to the far side. Here's the snap, and they give it to Gibson. Gibson is tackled at the 49-yard line. A loss of 3 at second down and 7 as they just flip it to Gibson. He was running from left to right, and he couldn't find any room there, Jeff.
Yeah. It got beat up front right there. There were defenders in the backfield. It's hard to run a reverse on a play like that. So would love to see Tyler Hill throw downfield. I've heard good things about his arm, but good play by the Cooper D.
Second down and 7 for the Bobcats. They'll spot it at the 48-yard line. Here's Tyler Hill. He throws to the far side, and the catch is made right at the 40-yard marker. Into the hands to Weston Hill, the senior receiver. Nice grab at the 40, a gain of 8.
I feel certain these kids have thrown the ball to each other before. They look like they've got a good connection early on, and
pretty much all their lives,
yeah,
right?
Pretty much all their lives, I'm sure. Yeah.
3rd down and 4 for the Bobcats at the 40-yard line of Abilene Cooper. 3-man front for the Cougars as Tyler Hill throws to the right side to catch his mid at the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, into the end zone for the touchdown to Malik Haywood, as Haywood makes the 40-yard touchdown reception for the score for the Bobcats.
And Malik Haywood looked good on that play. Great job going up top to catch the ball, and nobody's going to catch him. But I remember him from last year. He's just a junior, so he got some sophomore experience on the varsity last year, and he's got some serious speed and some height. So, again, quality depth at the receiver position. They need Malik Haywood to step up this season, and I know they were looking for that tonight.
And he has good size as well as a receiver / tight end. Here's the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. So with our score, it is Central 21 and the score for Abilene Cooper 7. And let's go down to Michelle for a sideline report. Michelle?
Bobcat offense regroups, and they'll come out for another set of downs. Once again, fans, a reminder, please wear your mask at all times unless you're eating or drinking something. Please make sure you're seated in one of the designated areas.
And so our score now is 21-7 in favor of Central, as moments ago Malik Haywood holds in a 40-yard touchdown reception from Tyler Hill. The point after is good. Now back onto the field. Here now is the Central offense once again, as they have a 2-touchdown advantage here. Here's the snap and a handoff across the 30 to about the 34-yard line, as Michael Creek is now the quarterback, the backup quarterback. He is a senior, so Michael Creek now gets into the action for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and the handoff to number 24, Luis Salazar there. So getting a look at some of the backups that maybe we'll see this season, and the Bobcats have plenty of weapons, so it's fun to watch the backups get some action.
On 2nd down and 6 from the 34-yard line, here's another running play up the middle, as Floyd on the carry for the Bobcats. A 1-yard gain sets up 3rd down and 5 from the 35-yard line. It's Central 21 and Cooper 7.
Yeah, and I think it's the second team offensive line in there. They're rotating Floyd, and they'll rotate some of the guys you'll see a lot from this season, but trying to get that O-line off and going. From the
35-yard line, here's a pass by Creek. Fires over the middle. The pass is incomplete. Sets up 4th down and 5. So after that touchdown by Malik Haywood, the backup Central offense are struggling at the moment. Here's another set of downs now for the Bobcats, so they'll reset the scene. 1st down and 10 for Central at their own 30-yard line, up by 2 scores by a count of 21-7. Fans, get all of your Bobcats apparel at the Booster Club store at gogearonline.com/CHS20. There's currently a big sale going on until Monday, September the 21st. So make sure to get your order in now. Items can be picked up locally or shipped for an additional charge. Go to bobcatsboosterclub.org or the Booster Club Facebook group page for more details. And that is a touchdown for San Angelo Central. Off the run, off the left side, all the way is Isaiah Dale as he goes out in front down the left sideline for the score. Okay, a 70-yard touchdown run for Isaiah Dale.
Yeah, I misspoke earlier when I said Luis Salazar. That's Isaiah Dale wearing the same number, and he sure looks good. You give him a hole up the middle, and it's see you later. Great run by Isaiah.
And the run by Dale now makes it 27-7. Isaiah Dale untouched down the left sideline there, and he showed his speed right there, Jeff.
He did, and I've said it numerous times, quality depth. I mean, Isaiah Dale looking the part right there. If you give him a hole, it's not like Cooper is one of those teams that doesn't have any speed or has doesn't have any experience. They do. I mean, they've always had good athletes on the field. So to see our Central receivers and running backs running away from them is a good sign.
Isaiah Dale, unbelievable with his remarkable speed, goes all the way down the left side, untouched for the score. The point after is good, and our score in this scrimmage, it is now Central 28, and for Abilene Cooper 7. Central with the football once again, as Michael Creek, the quarterback, still in the contest. He has 2 setbacks with him in the backfield. As Central now with slot receivers to this near side. A 3-man front for Abilene Cooper. As Creek and his offense as they get the play from the near side. Here's the first down play. Here's a handoff off to the near side to Alex DePoulos. DePoulos across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 13 yards, and that's a Texas Bank first down.
Good run
Napolis
by
on the carry.
Yeah, Alex Napolis, the senior, number 21 for the Bobcats, on the field in the split back formation, and good job getting to the edge and finding a first down.
Napolis a gain of 13 yards and a Texas Bank first down for the San Angelo Bobcats. The Central Bobcats first out of 10 from their own 43-yard line. Here's Michael Creek as he throws, and the catch is made across the 45 to the 49-yard line to Tyler Hill as he gets a gain of 6 yards. Second down and 4 upcoming.
Yep, Tyler Hill back on the field, the backup quarterback, playing a lot of wide receiver for the Bobcats, and they expect to see him on the field quite a bit this season. That was a good throw and catch by Michael Creek.
Second down and about 4. They'll mark it at midfield as Michael Creek's in the shotgun as he throws to Snelson. Snelson with the catch at midfield. No gain on the play. That brings up third down.
So
now it's Mitchell.
Yeah,
there's 2 number 2s there.
Yeah, some of these players have the same number. I did that earlier. Heston Mitchell, the junior receiver, out there with a nice catch, but the defender was just right there.
The ball spotted at midfield for the Bobcats. They lead by a count of 28-7. Michael Creek gets the signals from the near side. Now from the shotgun snap. Rolls out to his right, buys time, throws to the near side. The pass is incomplete through the hands of the near side. The pass was intended for his brother, Tyler Hill, at the near side.
Yeah, Tyler Hill, the receiver that's made a few plays so far tonight. That was really a good pass by Creek on the run. Put it right in his hands, but couldn't come up with it.
Set it down back at the 30-yard line.
Another set of downs for the Bobcats. Michael Creek, rather, the quarterback on that throw. So it's now first down and 10 for Central. At their own 30-yard line, our score is the Bobcats 28 and Abilene Cooper 7. Here in this scrimmage from San Angelo Stadium, as both teams will begin their season openers next week. Here's Michael Creek in the shotgun. The backs are split. Here's the handoff up the middle, across the 40 to the 45 to the 50, all the way into the Cooper territory, inside the midfield marker to about the 46-yard line, as Pettit with the carry for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Andrew Pettit on the carry, but again, untouched up the middle. That's give credit to the offensive line there for opening that big hole.
Pettit with the big run, first down and 10. It's a Texas Bank first down, all the way to the 44-yard line. Here's a pass over to the left side, and the catch is made inside the 40 to about the 36-yard line, make it to the 37-yard line. Good gain, a good play out there in the left flat to Mitchell.
Heston Mitchell with the catch and run right there, and that's a classic Central formation, quick throw where the receiver really doesn't go upfield at all. He just starts backpedaling, waiting for the football.
Gain of 7, second down and 3. Here's another run to Pettit up the middle, and he stopped at the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 2.
Yeah, a lot of you get used to with this Brent Davis offense, a lot of lateral running, receivers being ready for the ball quickly. What that does is it tires down a defense, quite frankly. That's why the scheme has worked so well, and then when you get fast athletes out there, it's even better.
This brings up third down and 2 for the Bobcats at the 36-yard line of Cooper. Here is Creek. He lets it throws. He throws it deep down the right sideline, and the catch was made inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A gain of 31 yards into the hands of Malik Haywood. And keep in mind, Haywood had a 40-yard touchdown reception earlier in the scrimmage.
Malik Haywood's so fast that he got down there and had to wait a little while for the ball to get to him. I feel like if Haywood is playing well this season on the outside for the Bobcats, that opens up a lot of things for their offense.
Time it on the football field, so we'll take a break as well. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street. Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Steele. Our score is Central 28 and Cooper 7. As for Cooper, they now have the football as they'll move on offense from the right to our left. Once again for Abilene Cooper, they had a record of 11-2 last season. Here's the first down handoff. Cutting off to the left side is Rodriguez, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line. No gain on the play, second down and 10.
Number 42, Eli Salinas on the tackle, senior defensive tackle. Got some experience last year, and he's going to be one of those guys up front that makes a difference for the Bobcats.
Second down and 10 for Abilene Cooper. At their own 30-yard line, they are in a hole, 28-7. Here's a snap and the play fake and a quick throw off to the near side of the pass is incomplete through the hands of the intended receiver of the Cougars. It's now quickly third down and 10 for the Cougars at their own 30-yard line.
I like what I'm seeing. Good-looking athletes on the field for the Bobcats. Salinas up front, J.D. Dumas up front, a couple of seniors getting some action in this scrimmage. And I feel like the defense, after that very first series by Cooper, the defense has really settled into a pretty good rhythm of beating the guy in front of them.
Here's Robert Hernandez as the quarterback, drops back to pass, throws a rainbow down to the near side. The catch is made at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. He goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown for Abilene Cooper.
Yeah, I may have jinxed him with that comment. Cooper hadn't had any big plays since that very first series, but a good throw and catch right here. He was wide open by about 6 yards.
He makes the easy over-the-shoulder catch and goes in uncontested for the score, 70 yards to number 80. And we don't have a number 80 on the Cougars roster, so he gets the touchdown. And it's now 28-13 in favor of Central here in this scrimmage, as they'll now attempt the point after. Here from San Angelo Stadium, Central with a commanding lead, but give Robert Hernandez credit, a 70-yard bomb down the near side.
Pretty good crowd for a scrimmage tonight.
It is, yes.
Don't let the end zone stands fool you. There's plenty of Central Bobcat orange in the stands tonight. Of course, distanced, but plenty of space between spectators. But people are starving for football out here, so we're ready to watch.
Absolutely, and as we said before the game started, that even if you look at college football, the Big Ten made the announcement earlier this week that they will now play in the fall 2020 campaign. So you're right. Great look at the crowd there. Many people here from San Angelo out on a Thursday night. They want to see some football, especially the Central Bobcats. High expectations for the Bobcats and also for head coach Brent Davis for this upcoming season.
Yeah, and beautiful weather for football tonight. Looks like Cooper did not hit their extra point, or okay. All right, 28-13 Bobcats. But just back to what we were saying with the crowd. The smaller schools have been playing football. We've had to wait a little bit longer to watch the 6A schools, and the Bobcats are ready to get out there.
Here's the pass. Was intercepted by the Bobcats inside the 20, knocked out of bounds inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. So Robert Hernandez was picked off on the play by the Bobcats as Nichols makes the interception, the junior right cornerback.
Kente Nichols, good job being aware of the football. That was not a great pass, and when it comes your way, you can't miss that opportunity. He's another player that got some good experience last year, and the Bobcats are expecting big things from him.
Cougars have a fresh set of downs.
Fresh set of downs. Here is Robert Hernandez back in the game. Keep in mind, he had that 70-yard bomb moments ago, so in his last two passes, he has thrown for a touchdown and an interception. 28-14 is the score. Here's the handoff. Abilene Cooper with the run off the left side, and no gain there, as Central apparently thought they had it out of a fumble, but the play is ruled dead. And it's now second down.
Yeah, just before that whistle, they pulled the ball loose, and Ty Casey was right there to snatch it up. So it looks like they are calling it a turnover.
Wow.
So fresh set of downs.
So give credit to the Central defense. Last 2 plays, 2 turnovers. Our score is the Bobcats 28 and Cooper 14. Robert Hernandez still remains into the game as the quarterback as he backpedals into the shotgun. Give credit to that Bobcat defense. 2 great plays, movement before the snap, and penalty markers are down as the play is stopped.
Okay, so we're not quite into the live action of the scrimmage yet, right? Because I'm seeing some first-teamers back on the field for the Bobcats. Maybe that's just how –
First and 15.
Yeah, that's how it was scripted.
Yep.
Okay. 5-minute segment.
First down and 15 now for Abilene Cooper as they trail 28-14. As Robert Hernandez, here's an inside handoff and nothing doing there. He stopped right up the middle at the 22-yard line. So for Abilene Cooper, Jeff, they are having a lot of trouble trying to run the football against this Central defense.
Yeah, Bryson McNutt on the tackle right there from the linebacker position. But, it all starts up front. We've mentioned Dobbins' name, Cesar Saldana doing a good job of disrupting the scheme up front, and that's where it starts. So the Bobcat defense, again, for the most part, have looked pretty solid up front.
This brings up second down and long for Hernandez as he takes the snap. As he heaves it deep down to the far side, and the pass is overthrown and incomplete, intended for Garrett Mayer, and now it sets up third down.
Looks like Dobbins was maybe offsides, or maybe 2 of us offsides. Yeah.
Another penalty marker is down. Well, for Central, Jeff, that their most wins in the season, as you take a look at their history, goes back to 1943 when they finished 15-0 during World War II, and they've had 5 consecutive 10-plus winning seasons from 2013 to 2017, and they had that great 2016 season when they finished 12-1.
Yeah, that was the Cal Vincent year. They were loaded on offense. Fun to watch.
Here is Hernandez. He fires over the middle, and the pass is incomplete. Indeed, that was the same season in which they had that Thanksgiving weekend game against a team from Dallas. Remember that? I think it was like on the day after Thanksgiving, a 4 o'clock game in a driving rainstorm. Yeah. And Central's right in the game throughout most of that contest until that second half. And, boy, I guess it was just a little bit too much talent with that Dallas team.
Yeah, we have not seen a scene like that at San Angelo Stadium in quite some time. That was a lot of fun. And, the Bobcats want to get this program used to playing games like that, hosting teams like that, and they're, hopefully this season will give an opportunity to get back on track.
Especially for the Bobcats now coming back into that district, into the Midland area district, playing the same old teams that they played, really the rivalry teams when you think about it. So it should be an outstanding season. But as you mentioned as well, Jeff, about the only 3 home games this season, do you think that will have an effect for the Bobcats this year?
I think it might. The good thing, one of the best things about this team this season is very few coaching changes. So the coaching chemistry is there. These guys know what they're doing. They've had a lot of success. They'll know how to coach these kids on the road. But, they're kids. And when they're on the road more than they're at home, sometimes that has an impact. But I have a feeling Brent Davis will get it taken care of.
Here is Malachi Brown back into the game as he throws it to the near side of the pass is incomplete out of bounds. A new set of downs. It's now second down and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 30-yard line. Central with a 2-touchdown lead at 28-14.
Yeah, you look. I mentioned good-looking athletes for Central earlier, but Cooper certainly has a few on their side. 94 and 99 up front, doing a good job for Cooper. Looks like we don't have the numbers correct, so I won't misspeak on their names, but, again, this is a good program, good team we're playing tonight. To come away with some good plays against a good team is a good thing.
Here's Brown on second down. The pass is incomplete through the hands of Weston Hill, the senior receiver, and that quickly brings up third down and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah, Weston Hill, the senior receiver for the Bobcats, came up with a big play earlier, couldn't quite hang on to that ball. See if the Bobcat offense can kind of find their rhythm again like they were the last time they were out there.
Penalty against the Bobcats, so they'll move it back. They'll make it second down and long. As Malachi Brown, as we talked about earlier, last season, Jeff, he accounted for 41 touchdowns in total, 26 through the air and 15 on the ground. Just amazing. And he had a total of 3,469 yards in 2019.
Yeah, he put up the kind of stats that the state will take notice of the kind of numbers he put up. And we expect good things again. Maybe his best season yet this year.
That's a run by Hartsfield. Quick hitter up the middle for a 5-yard pickup across the 30-yard line. So for Central, as you take a look at their offense tonight, as that for Malachi Brown had a 70-yard touchdown pass, and Malik Haywood hauled in a 40-yarder as well. Here's Brown, throws to the 40-yard line, and the catch is made by Trip Noble, the senior wide receiver, to the 40-yard line. That's a pickup of about 10 yards, and that is a first down for the Bobcats, the Texas Bank first down.
Good hands by Trip Noble in traffic. Good pass up top. He had to go up and get it. And sometimes in traffic, you hold your breath a little bit, but great job right there.
Play is halted before Malachi Brown was able to throw it across the middle. It's a false start is the call. As for Central, coming back into the District 2-6A. And, Jeff, what do you think as far as the coach's standpoint? What do you think how the coaches would feel now for Central? You know, they played 2 years out of the district. Now they're coming back to their home district now.
I think they're right at home, man. I think this is what they thought they were signing up for, and for several years these are the coaches and the teams that they got used to playing. So this is where they want to be.
This is complete to the 45.
Now for Malachi Brown, he throws it across the 40-yard line, and the pass is complete.
Seth Levesque with another good catch. Another one of those guys they need to step up this season at the wideout position.
Levesque with the catch. As for Malachi Brown into the shotgun on second down, he throws to the far side of the pass is incomplete. One hops in front of Weston Hill, the senior receiver. So that's now third down for the Bobcats, up by 2 touchdowns by a score of 28-14.
Yeah, but playing Midland, playing Odessa, playing these teams that you're used to playing, it just makes everybody excited for football again. And being picked 4th in the district, hopefully there are really good teams in the district, and hopefully they'll all be competitive games, but I really think that's going to give Central some extra motivation.
On third down, Brown fires over the middle. The catch is made for the first down inside the 40 to the 36-yard line into the hands of Trip Noble. Noble makes the reception. It's a Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats.
Seems like Malachi has chemistry with a lot of these guys. Trip Noble ran a great route right there, and sure-handed receivers are what you want if you're Malachi Brown.
First out and 10 from the Cooper 35. Here's Malachi Brown across the middle, and the pass is incomplete at the 20-yard line. The pass was thrown a bit high. It's second down and 10. Levesque on the reception was the intended receiver for Central, and that sets up second down.
I'll say this, when it looks like a quarterback has chemistry with a lot of his different wide receivers, that means that they haven't just been sitting on the couch the last several weeks, last several months. These guys were ready to play.
On second down, there's an inside handoff to the inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. As we take a look, Jeff, as well up the Central schedule, mentioned earlier, 3 home games. They begin next week at Killeen Shoemaker, and then we'll go to Shorts Clemens. Here's a pass inside the 25 to the 21-yard line.
Trip Noble again.
He's played very well tonight as well.
He has. He's getting open and catching everything thrown his way, so that's a good combination to look for this season. So
they'll now switch sides here in this scrimmage. Our score, it's Central 28 and Cooper 14. And we'll pause for a quick break. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Come and see us at Shenanigans.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Our score is Central 28 and Abilene Cooper 14 as they now switch sides. And with the football, talking about no gain on the play on first down. So for Abilene Cooper, they have the football. It's now 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars. The ball spotted just outside the 25 at the 26-yard line. New quarterback in the game, quickly throws to the near side, and the pass is incomplete. That's Tyler Mansker is the quarterback, the senior, 5'9", 170-pounder.
Cesar Saldana with the good pressure on the quarterback there. He's been busy tonight. He's looking good up front.
Well, Jeff, we've been talking about the schedule before the break. For Central, they'll begin the season 3 games on the road next week with Colleen Shoemaker, then Schertz Clemens, and then AM Consolidated before finally coming home on October 16th against Abilene High. So a tough stretch for the Bobcats to begin the season 3 games on the road. Here's a pass rolling out to the right, throwing incomplete to the far side.
Yeah, you think those kids will be ready to play at home by
mid-October,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a tough stretch. You don't see that very often in high school football where, these young athletes are asked to play on the road 3 straight weeks, but it is what it is, and it'll give them an opportunity to really see what they're made of for the first 3 weeks. Those are good programs they're going to have to play.
Fresh set of downs for the Cougars.
Can you hear
talking
this?
about that schedule, their homecoming will be on October the 30th against Odessa High, and then senior night on November the 20th, right before Thanksgiving. Here's the first down handoff up the middle. It's Anisette as he runs up the middle for the Cougars, picks his way up the middle. On the score, it's Central 28 and Cooper 14. It's kind of weird when you take a look at that schedule as well, Jeff. They have 2 open dates, not 1 but 2. It's very unusual for high school football.
Especially on a season like this where you're kind of getting started late. But, they really had to regroup and reset their schedule the best way they could. Those first 3 road games, Colleen Shoemaker, A&M Consolidated in there, those are good programs that are going to battle test the Cats right off the bat.
There's a tackle for a loss. And now let's go to Michelle with another sideline report. Michelle?
Hey guys, so going back to what we were talking about before, the Bobcats were in District 3 playing in the Dallas area, and now this year for the first time in 2 years we are back in the Abilene District, District 2, and for the first time in 2 years the Bobcats will also play their rivalry, the Odessa Permian. The Bobcats are coming out strong today, they're looking good, and so I'm sure everybody's excited to see that, and the Odessa Permian game is going to be on November 22nd, November 20th, somewhere around there. And so the district play will continue on October 9th. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, thanks, Michelle. On 3rd down, as Mansker had to throw it away to the far side, and it's now a new set of downs for the Cougars. 1st down and 10, our score, it's Central 28 and Cooper 14 here in this scrimmage from San Angelo Stadium on this Thursday night, as both teams are in preparation for the 2020 season openers, which will begin next week. On 1st down and 10, here's a run by Cooper up the middle across the 30 to the 31-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 2nd down and 9 on the way.
Bobcat defense rotating some fresh players in there for this series, and again, you feel like lots of players are stepping up, especially up front. Cesar Saldana has been busy tonight. Dobbins was busy. These guys are getting a lot of action, which is good.
2nd down and 8, they'll call it. Mansker throws to the near side of the pass. It's incomplete, thrown out of bounds as Villarreal was the intended receiver. The 5'10", 165-pound junior now quickly sets up 3rd down for Abilene Cooper.
Yeah, big 3rd down play here for the Bobcat defense, and situational defense that the coaches like about this scrimmage. It may not be quite live action yet, but this is why you want to give people opportunities to be out there on big plays.
Mansker is the quarterback in the shotgun. He's a 5'9", 170-pound senior, takes it out of quarterback keeper up the middle, across the 35, and lunges forward to the 40-yard line. He is very close to the 1st down marker. Mansker with a good run. as he picks his way against this Central defense. Our score, it's the Bobcats 28 and Abilene Cooper 14 in this scrimmage.
Matthew Muncie with a good play on defense right there to come up with the tackle. He's one of 3 linebackers they're expecting big things from this season with McNutt and Stryler Price.
Flag on the play against Abilene Cooper, so they'll move it back. So that will negate the good run by the quarterback for Abilene Cooper. So for Abilene Cooper, started off very strong, scored on their opening drive, but ever since then it's been all Central. They lead by 2 touchdowns, 28-14.
Good job by the Cats D.
Good scrimmage.
So that will end the scrimmage portion as our score at Central 28 and Cooper 14. So we'll pause for a quick break. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
Come and see us at Shenanigans, the best sports bar and grill in San Angelo. We'll have every Central, Lakeview, and Wall-Home football game from Concho Sports Network to watch on our many big screen TVs. And don't forget to try our ribeye steak bits or chicken fried steak on Friday night. We also have NFL Sunday ticket, so drop by for the best food in town every Friday and Sunday while you watch the game.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. It's the Bobcats now with the football. First down and 10. The pass is incomplete to the near side. Sets up quickly, second down and 10. So this will be the Central offense against the Cooper defense, as they'll still go with the number 2s here. And the final part of the scrimmage, our score, it's Central 28 and Cooper 14.
If you look on the roster, this is another quarterback, sophomore Ben Imler, in for the Bobcats, number 10. And they're getting, every guy on the roster is going to get an opportunity tonight to make plays, which is what you like.
Here's Imler, scrambles off to the right, and he's down across the 40. He's knocked out of play at about the 43-yard line, picks up 13 yards, and that is a Bobcat first down. That is a Texas Bank first down. Here,
get a grasp of the playbook. What kind of third down play are we going to call? Big-time experience for these guys that you may not see on the field, barring injury. You may not see them on the field too much during the regular season, but this is key experience for those guys.
Third down and 5 for the Bobcats at their own 48-yard line. Here's Imler. Throws to the far sideline. The pass is incomplete and underthrown to the far side.
Didn't quite get to the receiver right there. Looked good coming out of his hand, but looks like came up just a little bit short. Scott couldn't come up with a football.
So Imler on the field gets the signals from the near side.
On the Cougars.
The penalty is against Abilene Cooper, so they'll move the football up. So now it seems like Jeff, it's a little bit sloppy right now, especially with you have some of the backups into the game.
Right, and some of them are young. They've been on JV. They've been on the freshman team. They're just getting their feet wet. So this is their first experience to do that.
First down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Here's Imler, quarterback keeper. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage. Fine defense there.
Imler on the keeper.
Led by Douglas Sims for Abilene Cooper. Second down and 10 for the Bobcats at the 35-yard line. Central still with a 2-touchdown lead at 28-14. The offense, the number 1s, came out on all cylinders tonight, led by starting quarterback Malachi Brown. Here's Imler with the quarterback keeper's 360 spin move. Spins inside the 30 and is brought down at about the 26-yard line. Gain of about 9 yards on the play, very close to the first down.
Good tough running by Imler right there. If they're not going to wrap him up, he's going to keep going. I like the way he secured the football and got extra yardage.
Well, that is good enough for a Texas Bank first down for Imler as he runs to the 26-yard line. There's Imler on first down, throws out in the flat. The catch is made by Napolis. Napolis inside the 10, dives, stretches forward to the 5-yard line at the far side. Give him a gain of about 21 yards. It's another Texas Bank first down. Now for the Bobcats into the red zone, the Schertz Landscape red zone.
Well-designed play off to the outside. Good downfield blocking by the Bobcats. Dylan Calhoun with a good block.
First down and goal for the Bobcats at about the 6-yard line. Here's a handoff off to the right side of the formation to Pettit, the senior running back, as he gets maybe to the 9-yard line. Gets about a yard or so. It's now second down and goal for the Bobcats, trying to increase their 2-touchdown advantage at 28-14.
Yep, red zone opportunity here for the Bobcats.
Ebler in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws a rainbow to the right corner of the end zone, and the pass is incomplete in the right corner. Intended for Dylan Calhoun, the senior receiver in the right corner of the end zone.
Yeah, he put a little bit too much loft on that ball. Calhoun had a step on him in the corner. If he'd let him just a little bit more, could have come up with a touchdown.
So our score at Central 28 and Abilene Cooper 14. So we'll take a break. That is the end of the scrimmage. With the score of the end of the scrimmage, Central 28 and Abilene Cooper 14. We'll pause for a quick break, and then we'll play the live action, 2 quarters of live action. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
Schertz Landscape Company is as well-rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Schertz Landscape has a large year-round retail plant nursery and is your local source for landscaping design and installation, lawn care and maintenance, and sprinkler installation. We offer free consultation and can work with any size job and budget. From the weekend do-it-yourself project to a full-scale installation, we look forward to working with you. Schertz Landscape Company, located at the corner of Knickerbocker and Johnson.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Best Tech's also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech's 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Life, with its many stages. From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage. From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. First out and 10 for the Bobcats at the 30. They dump it up the middle to the 35 to the 40 to the 45, rumbling forward all the way to the 48-yard line. That is a pickup of 18 yards as for Central, as they get the first down to Darius Florida on the first play of the live quarter. We'll play 2 live quarters, the first quarter and the second quarter.
Yes, sir. The clock is running, so we are live, and that was a good first down play to Floyd.
On first out and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 48-yard line. Here is a pass, and the catch is made by Lafesti. Lafesti with the catch across the middle, across midfield to the Abilene Cooper. They'll mark it at about the 46-yard line.
Good quick throw and catch. Malachi Brown to Lifesti, the senior receiver, senior connection. Expect big things from those two guys.
Gain of 6, second down and 4 at the Cooper 46-yard line. Here's Malachi Brown as he throws to the far side. The pass is incomplete, intended for Weston Hill at the far side 42-yard line. Sets up third down and about 4 for the Bobcats, just underway of the start of the live quarter. Flag is down, holding is called against the Bobcats. Let's quickly give you the rules of this time half. We will play 2 12-minute quarters of a regular game and clock conditions. There will be no kickoffs. Central, of course, they started at the 30. Any possessions after a touchdown or a field goal will be started on the receiving team's 30-yard line. And in the half, there will be no live rushes on punts, PATs, or field goals, no punt returns, fakes, or tackling, and all punts during the half will be spotted at the point the ball is touched. Now this ball is all the way back at the Central 44-yard line on second down and long. Brown back to pass. He throws to the right side, and a tumbling catch is made. The catch is made by Trip Noble as he makes the catch as he falls to the turf, and he cradles the pigskin with the reception.
Good throw down low to Trip Noble. He's done a great job of coming up with every ball that they've thrown his way tonight, and good clutch catch right there.
It's a gain of 5, so that will set up 3rd down and long. They'll spot it at the 40, across the 45-yard line. The score is 28-14, Central on top. Malachi Brown is the quarterback, the third-year starter. Rushed for 15 touchdowns last season and threw for 26. Here's Brown in the shotgun, takes the snap under a blitz, and down he goes, and he is sacked and wrapped up as he is brought down on the play by the Cougars defense.
Yeah, it looks like Cooper made some adjustments on defense, brought the blitz at the right time right there, and Malachi was kind of covered up. So it looks like they're going to be forced to punt.
So it's now 4th down, and for the Bobcats, they'll now bring in their punting units into the game. 28-14 is our score. As for Abilene Cooper, fine defense there against the number 1 Malachi Brown and the Bobcats offense. As for the Bobcats, last season 6-5, 4-2 in conference play. Here's the snap, and the play is whistled dead since it's a punt. And they'll reset the scene once again. So I think that's a good thing right here. Don't you think so, Jeff, for them just to get used to the punt formation and also absolutely. For the special teams to get some work?
Yeah, I mean, you forget how important special teams is. You could look great on offense and great on defense, but you can really give a game away if your special teams is not, cleaned up. So pretty important to get those guys in.
Bobcats with a 2-touchdown advantage at 28-14 in the first quarter, and now here is the kick. A high end over and kick, and the catch is made. The fair catch is made at the 30-yard line. And for Abilene Cooper, they will take over. 1st out and 10. As Abilene Cooper, as we mentioned earlier, last season they had a tremendous record of 11-2. Jeff, 5-1 in district play. So they're the team to beat in the 3-5A Division I bracket.
Yeah, I mean, really 5A and 6A are kind of oftentimes one and the same. I mean, when you think about the type of athletes that Cooper has had over the years, they're in a tough district as well, so they're very battle-tested. This is a good early test for the Bobcats.
1st out of 10 for Abilene Cooper at their own 30-yard line. Harris McMillan now, the quarterback, quickly throws to the far side of the pass. Is incomplete to Garrett Mall. It's now 2nd out and 10.
Some of the toughest games the Bobcats have had over the last few years have been 5A schools like Cedar Park out of the Austin area, state-ranked 5A schools that have a lot of playoff experience and they expect to win. So those are the kinds of teams you want to come in and test you right off the bat.
McMillan is the quarterback, the 5'10", 170-pound junior. And whistles blow and the penalty flags drop before the play.
A big tackle, just playing that position perfectly. And Casey is one of those guys that had a great season last year, but he's the rocket safety now. He's moved up to the high safety and put on some weight and some strength, and he's got great speed. He's going to be a key playmaker on the defensive side of the ball.
A loss of 2 now sets up 3rd down and long, 3rd down and about 18 at the 23-yard line. McMillan is the quarterback for Abilene Cooper in the shotgun as he takes the snap, quickly throws to the near side, and the catch is made across the 30, brought down at the 32-yard line, a pickup of 9 yards on the play. Nice hit there by Casey.
Casey got there, and then Bryson McNutt kind of finished him. Great defense by the Bobcats. Good closing speed to get back to that play.
It's now 4th down, and for Abilene Cooper, they'll punt as they trail 28-14 in this live action from San Angelo Stadium. And the warm-up before both teams with their season openers next week. And as we mentioned earlier, for Central, they'll begin 2020 with 3 games on the road.
And those 3 road games aren't exactly easy opponents either. You're going into the stadium of some pretty good programs.
Here's the punt, and it's now a fair catch is made at the 36-yard line. So what do you think about when you talk about Central defense? Seems like the Central defense, they're number ones, Jeff. They really played well tonight.
Yeah, they have. And we mentioned some guys that got experience last year. Ty Casey was the high safety last year. He's moved over to their what they call their rocket safety or kind of a rover hybrid linebacker safety. So he's going to be all over the field for the Bobcats. Kyson Snelson was a corner last year. He's put on some weight and bulked up. He's now a free safety. There are some key players, some leaders out there with good experience, but there's some personnel changes, and they're moving around, and so they got to figure out how exactly everybody fits together.
First out and 10 for the Bobcats at their 36-yard line. Here's a handoff straight ahead, a couple of yards there to about the 38-yard line. Darius Floyd on the carry for the Bobcats, the sophomore running back. Gain of 2, second down and 8 is on the way.
Yeah, and really nothing to worry about with Malachi Brown from an experience standpoint. He looks every bit as good, if not better, than he was last season, and that offensive line is going to be key for him.
Here's Brown, throws to the far side across the 40, brought down at the 45-yard line. As making the catch is Caden Box with the reception, the junior wide receiver across the 40-yard line.
To the 45-yard line.
I was talking to Coach Holscher about the offensive line. He said the best thing about them is they're a close-knit group. They've got really good chemistry, which is very, very important for an O-line coming back. They returned 4 of 5 starters up front, that offensive line. Tonight they were looking for a 5th offensive lineman to kind of step up and join that group. So that's all good news for Malachi Brown.
Gain of 7, third down and 1 from the 45-yard line. Here's another reception there by Box as he takes it across midfield. As he gets the first down, it's a Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats across midfield.
Good throw and catch. Caden Box did the rest. Junior wide receiver. Another one of those guys that kind of a new face to this team, and they expect big things from him as well.
This one's coming back.
It's coming back, unfortunately. Flag on the play, a personal foul against Central. So that will negate the first down reception. Our score at Central 28 and Abilene Cooper 14.
Yeah, tonight would be a good time to get that kind of stuff cleaned up. You don't want to see that once the season starts and you're negating big first down plays like that.
Well, Jeff, you talked about those 3 road games. How would that affect especially the younger players on the team? Do you think that would make a big difference in their start to the season?
You know, that's a great question. I would say there are enough senior leaders on this team. When you look on both sides of the ball, there are enough senior leaders to kind of prepare those kids for what to expect and keep everybody on an even keel. And they've had enough travel experience. I don't think – 3 straight road games to start is going to be tough on anybody. But, no, I think there's enough leadership on this team. And, again, a coaching staff that's been together doing this for a long time. They know how to keep these guys prepared.
Do you think that will put more pressure on Malachi Brown as the quarterback and also being the third-year starter?
Not really. I think Malachi's played in some big games. Nothing's going to overwhelm him this season. It'll be, quite frankly, it'll be great to see how they stack up.
Here's the handoff to Darius Floyd. He's like a bowling ball as he bangs his way up the middle across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. Picks up 5 on first down. It's now second down and 5 for the Bobcats at their own 42-yard line. Central up by 2 scores, 28-14. Here's Floyd once again up the middle across the 45, spins across midfield as he picks his way to about the 48-yard line, and that is a Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats. Gain of 10.
Another thing that will keep pressure off of Malachi Brown is a solid, strong offensive line and good, strong running backs. They can pound the football if needed, and when you have size and strength like that, you need to do that to open up the pass.
Darius Floyd is a very big and strong north-south runner, which can work to the Bobcats' advantage. First out and 10 for the Bobcats at the Cooper 48-yard line. Brown in the shotgun, fires over the middle, and the catch is almost completed by Gibson. He had it in his hands there for a moment, Jeff, and then he drops it at the 30-yard line.
Great route, great pass. I think he just kind of got ahead of himself a little bit, was looking downfield before securing the football. Good play, just couldn't quite come up with it.
Second down and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball spotted at the Cooper 48-yard line. We're in the live portion of this scrimmage. We'll play 2 live quarters. It's Central 28 and Cooper 14. Brown's in the shotgun. He has receivers slot to the far side as he takes the snap. Throws it over the middle, and the catch is made by Gibson. He makes the catch that time as he makes the reception to about the 45-yard line of the Cougars. They'll spot it at the 41-yard line.
I've lost count of the different receivers that we've called out tonight. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of them in game action as well.
Brings up 3rd down and short. Here's Brown, quarterback keeper off the left side. He's met head-on at the 40-yard line. Very close to the first down, maybe about a yard shy of the first down marker.
Couldn't quite get to the edge right there, and Malachi Brown couldn't get that first down. Looks like we're a yard or 2 short. Be interesting to see what Davis does here.
Well, Jeff, even though Malachi Brown, he's been so gifted with the running game, 15 touchdowns last season, do you want him running the ball that much?
You know, it's hard. That's a hard question to answer. When he's running the ball, he's dynamic, and oftentimes looks like a first down there by the Bobcats.
That's Floyd. He bangs his way to the first down to about the 38-yard line of Abilene Cooper, about a gain of 3 yards. First down. It's a Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats.
Oftentimes over the last couple of seasons, Malachi has had more success running the football. I think as he's grown, he's got more experience. His passing has come along as well. So really it's almost a perfect scenario this season. If his passing looks the way it does tonight, the running won't have to happen quite as much.
On first down and 10 from the 38, here's a catch by Gibson to the 35, stretches forward to the 34-yard line. A pickup of 4. It's 2nd down and 6. So Gibson, he's been pretty busy in this live action.
On this drive, he certainly has. I hadn't called out his name just a whole lot before now, but the sophomore receiver, Jaden Gibson, a lot of young guys that Coach Davis likes to get in there to see what they can do.
2nd down and 6 for the Bobcats at the 34-yard line of the Cougars. As the whistle blows before the play develops, penalty markers are down on the field. Our score is Central 28 and Cooper 14. Looks like the penalty will go against the Bobcats here in this live portion. Malachi Brown and the starting offense on the field for San Angelo Central. As for the Bobcats, who have a record last year of 6-5, led by 12th-year head coach Brent Davis.
Yeah, and we talked about the offensive line, how key that's going to be for this offense. Chris Munn's one of those returners. Bruce Smith, Kobe Moore, Andres Sanchez, those guys doing a lot of the important work up front.
There's a handoff to Hartsfield as he is brought down, met by a host of Abilene Cooper defenders as he is tackled at about the 35-yard line.
It'll be 3rd down.
Looks
like now
Edward,
3rd down.
Yeah, sorry. It looks like Edward Best is the other offensive lineman I did not mention. He's a junior. They were looking for a 5th offensive lineman to kind of step up and round out that group tonight, and done a pretty good job tonight.
3rd down from the Cougar 35-yard line as Brown dances into the pocket, fires over the middle of the pass. Was incomplete, intended for Malik Haywood across the middle, the junior receiver, as they were unable to connect, so it's now 4th down.
Good protection for Malachi there. Just couldn't quite find the open receiver. Malik Haywood couldn't come down with it.
So for Central, it appears that they will go for it on 4th down. Plenty of time on the play clock, however, but for Central, even though they're leading by 2 touchdowns, have to give Abilene Cooper credit. They played well on defense so far.
They have. Central kind of found the rhythm there for a little while, at least the first team did, so big play here.
4th down from the 35-yard line. Brown, who will scramble at the 30, gets the first down to the 25, to the 20, steps out of bounds to the far side, 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 15 yards, and that is a Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats.
There's the dynamic speed we've been talking about and waiting for. He has to bail himself out with his feet from time to time, and it's so important for this offense. So huge run at a key time for the Bobcats.
Call it a gain of 16 yards, first out and 10 for Central. They'll mark it at the Abilene 19-yard line. Our score, it's Central 28 and Abilene Cooper 14 into the red zone. Here's the snap, And the handoff by, once again, that is Hartsfield on the carry. And he's gang tackled at about the 15-yard line. As for the Bobcats, they're now in the Schertz Landscape red zone. Here in this first quarter action, live action, we'll play 2 live quarters here from San Angelo Stadium.
Good blocking by the Bobcats, and I love the way Hartsfield goes low. He welcomes contact. He gets low, tries to get lower than the defender so that he can keep his feet moving.
2nd down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Here is Malachi Brown in the shotgun, takes the snap, fires to the middle, and it's almost intercepted through the hands of Caden Box. He had it momentarily there, Jeff, but the ball bounces incomplete.
Yeah, pretty fortunate not to come away with an interception, but a late flag did come in, so I'm curious what the call is right here.
For the Bobcats, they were on the move inside the red zone against Abilene Cooper, leading 28-14. Pass interference is called against the Cougars, so they'll move the ball deeper, closer to the red zone now. And the ball is at the 2-yard line, 1st down and goal for the Bobcats at the 2-yard line of Abilene Cooper.
Sure feels like Ashton Hartsfield territory right here.
Indeed. Brown's in the shotgun, bobbles the snap, picks it up, now throws over the middle. The pass is incomplete. It was intended for Levesque over the middle.
Pass is incomplete.
I don't even think that was that was not designed that way. They were trying to roll out and run Malachi to the left, and he almost made a huge mistake there.
Almost intercepted there as well. Indeed. 2nd down and goal for the Bobcats at the 2-yard line of Abilene Cooper. We'll see what the Bobcats and head coach Brent Davis will call here. He has 2 backs in the backfield. Here's the give, and running up the middle for the score is Hartsfield. And you're right, Hartsfield with the 2-yard plunge right up the middle for the Bobcats.
Got to imagine against anybody with a good offensive line and a running back like that's the high percentage call right there, and a good job finishing right there for the Bobcats and Hartsfield.
It's now 34-14. The Bobcats now up by 20. Here is the point after. Great drive by the Bobcats, capped off by that 2-yard run by Hartsfield. Here is the kick. It's up, and it is good. And now with our score in the live quarter, it is Central 35 and Abilene Cooper 14. We'll pause for a quick break. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. As for the Bobcats, they now lead by a count of 35-14 on 1st down and 10. A short gain there by Abilene Cooper. Xavier on the carry. It sets up 2nd down. So for Central, great drive. Hartsfield with the 2-yard plunge up the middle. The point after is good. And for the Bobcats, they now lead by a count of 35-14, taking tremendous advantage against that Cooper defense.
Looks like some fresh faces in there on defense.
Here's a 2nd down pass. The pass was thrown high and incomplete down the near sideline, as Cullen McMillan is still the quarterback, the 5'10", 170-pound junior, as McMillan has been unable to connect with his receivers in this live action. As for Abilene Cooper, they scored their opening drive in that scrimmage, but ever since then they've been held in check by the Bobcats defense. It's now 3rd down and 10 for Abilene Cooper. McMillan's in the shotgun as he takes the snap, drops back to pass, now throws to this near side, and the pass is high and incomplete at midfield in front of the Bobcats bench, intended for Xavier. So it's now 4th down.
Yeah, good solid coverage by the Bobcats on this series. Their number 1 unit back there, Caden Hammeister, the corner on coverage right there, and got a good stop.
That is the end of the first live quarter with our score. It's Central 35 and Abilene Cooper 14. We'll be right back in just a moment. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street. Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and...
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. On fourth down, Abilene Cooper will punt, and the ball will be ruled dead at the 48-yard line. So for Central, they'll get the football back first down and 10 in great field position at their own 48-yard line. And Jeff, when you talk about the Central offense, it's been really, they've done a great job with Malachi Brown and also Hartsfield running the football up the middle.
Yeah, for sure. And it starts with that experienced offensive line. Like I said, they returned 4 of 5 up front. That gives everybody a lot of confidence, when they're trying to find their offense early in the season. And so far, so good for that offensive unit.
So for Central, they now have the football. Malachi Brown is the quarterback. Backs are split from the 48-yard line. Here's a handoff to Dale off the right side, and he's tackled at midfield, a gain of 2, second down and 8.
Isaiah Dale, the third running back tonight in the rotation, so to speak, and he looks good as well. After Hartsfield and Floyd, they're putting Dale in, and plenty of running backs to go to.
Brown's in the shotgun. This is the final live quarter of the night. Second down and 8 from midfield. Brown from the shotgun throws to this near side, and the catch is made by Weston Hill, and he's immediately tackled by Caleb Kasongo, the right quarterback, the 5'9", 160-pound junior defensive back. It's third down and short.
Weston Hill, the senior, some senior receivers that Malachi Brown is going to lean on this season. Even though we didn't call their name a whole lot last year, they're going to be really important for them this year.
Handoff to Dale as he fights his way up the middle, close to the first down marker. And yes, he did get the first down. That is a Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats.
Senior running back Isaiah Dale coming in looking good tonight for the Bobcats, giving them another option in the backfield.
So it's a first down for the Bobcats, leading 35-14. And this second live quarter, here's Malachi Brown on first down, throws to the far side. The pass is high and incomplete. It was intended for Malik Haywood, who scored earlier in the game. It's now second down and 10.
Stable of wide receivers that we've gotten to know quickly tonight.
Indeed, yes.
And we'll need to know their names because they're going to use a lot of them.
It's now second down and 2 for the Bobcats at the Abilene Cooper 42-yard line. Malachi Brown directing traffic as the quarterback. Now hands off the middle as he gives it to Dale. Dale punches it forward inside the 40, lunges to about the 39-yard line. Gain of about 3, make it a gain of 4.
That'll bring up third down.
Third down upcoming.
Big third down for the Bobcats. Feel like a pass play is likely coming, but we'll see what Coach Davis dials up here for this big third down.
Third down and about 6 for the Bobcats at the 38-yard line. Penalty markers drop once again. We're in the live portion as Central up 35-14. The penalty will be against Abilene Cooper. Offsides is the call.
Well, that's another good way to get 5 yards. Sometimes you need it.
Third and 1.
Bobcats up by 3 touchdowns by 21 points, 35-14. They move it up 5 yards. Now it makes it shorter. Third down and 1 for Central. Malachi Brown quickly throws to the right side. Almost picked off by Abilene Cooper, by Brian Spotwood. Spotwood had an interception earlier in the scrimmage portion as Spotwood is unable to make that catch, but that was a dangerous throw there by Malachi Brown there, Jeff.
Yeah, interesting play call. It's almost like that's what they were going to run on 3rd and 6, and then they got 3rd and 1 and kind of kept the play call the same. Of course, I don't know that, just taking a guess, but 4th and 1 upcoming.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line of Abilene Cooper, and a timeout has been called. So with the break of the action, we'll take a break as well. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Fans, get all of your Bobcats apparel at the Booster Club store at gogearonline.com/CHS20. There is currently a big sale going on until Monday, September the 21st. So make sure to get your order in now. Items can be picked up locally or shipped for an additional charge. Go to bobcatsboosterclub.org or the Booster Club Facebook group page for more details. It's now 4th down and 1 for the Bobcats at the Cooper 33-yard line. Here's a handoff up the middle on a quick hitter. Very close to the first down marker, and yes, it is a first down. It's a Texas Bank first down as Hartsfield with the carry up the middle against that Abilene Cooper middle of the defensive line gets the first down.
All you need is about an inch, and Hartsfield will do the rest. The offensive line gave him just enough right there to get a big first down.
First out and 10 for the Bobcats at the 32-yard line of Abilene Cooper. Brown back to pass, fires on the middle, knocked down, incomplete, as Kasongo with the defensive coverage swats the football away. Intended for Weston Hill. It's now 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats at the Abilene Cooper 32-yard line. Our score, Central up by 21, 3 scores, 35-14, and the second part of this live action from San Angelo Stadium. 2nd down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Hartsfield once again up the middle, breaking tackles. Inside the 25, rumbling forward, stretches to the 21-yard line as he picks up 11 yards. And that is another Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats.
That's a defensive back's nightmare. You get him in the open field, he's welcoming contact. He's looking for you, and he's going to lower his head and get about 6 more yards after contact. Got to love watching this kid.
A gain of 11 yards. First out and 10. Now here is Brown back to pass, throws to the right corner of the end zone, and the pass is caught for a touchdown as Trip Noble makes the reception, a 21-yard touchdown reception from Malachi Brown.
If you look at the replay, another good route by Trip Noble, and just out of our screen right here, you catch it at the tail end with the touchdown right there at the goal line, and that's a big play from Malachi Brown to another senior receiver. Trip Noble having a good night.
Here's the point after. The kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
And with Central now leading by a score of 42-21 as Noble hauls in a 21-yard touchdown pass from Brown. So we'll pause for a quick break. This is Central Football. This is Central Bobcats Football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can...
Let's count the score. Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. The Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Noble with the 21-yard touchdown pass from Malachi Brown. The point after is good. And our score, it's the Bobcats 42 and Cooper 14. 42-14 is our score. Now with Abilene Cooper with the football, as McMillan is the quarterback on second down. He is in the shotgun, directing traffic. It's been all Central tonight in this scrimmage from San Angelo Stadium. Here's McMillan back to pass. Throws to the far side, which one hops in front of the intended receiver. It's incomplete. Sets up third down.
It brings up third down.
The sounds of high school football, man. It's good to be back. The weather's cool, and the crowd looks like they're having fun.
It sure is, Jeff, and I think we're looking forward to this outstanding season of Bobcats football. As you mentioned, we have 3 home games, 3 broadcasts, and it's going to be very exciting. Looking forward to that this season as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to stream these games, and we, of course, appreciate the viewers for tuning in, and Bobcats are going to be fun to watch this season.
Third down and long for Abilene Cooper, trailing 42-14. Here's McMillan back to pass, throws to the near side. The catch is made at the 30 to the 20, and he's pushed out of bounds all the way deep into Central territory. As Heimeister with the stop for Central all the way to the 24-yard line. A big first stop, perhaps the biggest play of the game for the Abilene Cooper offense.
Good throw and catch. He had several steps on the defensive back out there, and it was all we could do to just push him out of bounds and save a touchdown.
They'll spot it at the 24-yard line. 42-14 is our score. McMillan is a 5'10", 170-pound junior. Here as he keeps it off the right side at the 20 to the 15, has open space and steps out of bounds inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. Good run. Gain of 9 yards for Colin McMillan, the junior quarterback. Had good room there off to the near side there, Jeff.
Well-designed play, caught us off guard right there. Bobcats need to step up, try and keep them from punching it in here.
Now for Abilene Cooper, they are in the Schertz Landscape red zone. Here's a handoff to Xavier inside the 10 to the 5. Powers his way to the 3-yard line. A gain of 10. Close to the 2-yard line, so a pickup of 11 yards. It's first and goal for Abilene Cooper to the 2-yard line of Central. And, Jeff, I tell you, with this 42-14 lead, have to give credit to Abilene Cooper. They're not giving up yet.
No, they're not. That was a great move right there by Xavier Monsivice on the Central linebacker to get him a little bit further downfield to see if we can. There's a
false start.
Yep.
False start against the Abilene Cooper offense, so they'll move it back.
False start on the
42-12 is our score. Moments ago, the Bobcats tacked on 7 more points as Noble hauled in a 21-yard pass from Malachi Brown. But for Abilene Cooper, they have responded, driving all the way into the Central red zone here in the second quarter of the live action from San Angelo Stadium. So now they'll move the ball to about the 7-yard line, first and goal for Abilene Cooper. Keep in mind, this is a team that was 11-2 last year. Here's the snap. McMillan back to pass, throws to the left side, and it's incomplete into the left side of the end zone on the slant pattern.
That's great defense by Kente Nichols to get a hand on the football. Thought for sure that was going to be a touchdown, but just at the last second right here, knocked it loose.
Great defensive play. Brings up second down and goal for the Cougars at the 7-yard line. Central 42, Abilene Cooper 14. Here in this second part of the live quarters on this Thursday evening. Scrimmage action. Here McMillan in the shotgun. As he keeps it, he's at the 5-4 and dives to the 2-yard line. Tries to get into the end zone. A pickup of 5 brings up third down and goal for Abilene Cooper at the 2-yard line. Good run there by McMillan.
And a shoestring tackle by Bryson McNutt to save a touchdown. Just barely got enough to trip him up, and got third and goal from the 1.
Abilene Cooper knocking on the door now. Down 42-14 against the Bobcats. McMillan directing traffic, calls the plays. He's in the shotgun. Single setback and movement once again appears to be against Abilene Cooper. off the right side of their formation there, Jeff.
That's the idea, I think, with the defensive shift to try and get inside the head of the offensive lineman and make them jump, and it's worked several times. And really good scheme, good coaching right there.
And that will push the ball back to the 7-yard line. 3rd down and goal for the Cougars with Cullen McMillan into the game. He has slot receivers to this near side, single setback. Bobcats with a 4-man front. Here's the low snap to McMillan. Back to pass, throws over the middle to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Touchdown for Abilene Cooper as Grant Hennington with the reception, a 7-yard touchdown reception in the back of the end zone for Abilene Cooper.
That's really a good play. We almost got to the quarterback there, and he stood tall in the pocket, put it up high, and that receiver had to do the rest, and a really good stretch and catch for the touchdown for Cooper.
So Hennington hauls in a 7-yard pass from McMillan, and they come onto the field for the point after. Brady Miller on the field for the kick. Here's the snap, the put down, and the kick is blocked by Central. And they will bring it back to the near side to the 15-yard line. Hameister, Caden Hameister with the recovery, and he's tackled outside the 10-yard line. So great job there by Central as they block the PAT.
Yeah, if you I don't know if we can watch the replay of the block, but I think it was Ty Casey that dove in there and got a hand on that football. But really, 2 Bobcats had a chance to block that field goal. That's the kind of special teams play you love to see because of how important it is. And, you know, a potential close game down the stretch, the Bobcats need to shore up that special teams. Great play here.
So with the block kick, the score is now 42-20. Central with a huge advantage here, and Central will have the football back. Great job by the special teams by Central. They have the football first out of 10 at their own 30-yard line. Here is Malachi Brown, the quarterback, as he hands it off to Darius Floyd. Rumbles up the middle to the 38-yard line to pick up of 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 is on the way.
I like the running backs for Central. I like the strength and the explosiveness that they have, and really it's a pound the football mentality with these guys to open up that quick strike offense.
The ball spotted at the 38-yard line on 2nd down and 2 for the Bobcats. Malachi Brown is in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, plenty of time, throws a deep rainbow across the middle. The pass is incomplete at the 28-yard line. It seems like there is no flag on the play, so the officials just let it play on. So that brings up 3rd down and 2 there, Jeff.
Seth Levesque, the intended receiver, going deep. And maybe their feet just got tangled up, but certainly it impacted the outcome of the play.
3rd down and 2 for the Bobcats at their own 38-yard line. Double slots out of receivers. Malachi Brown gets to play from the near side. 42-20, Central on top. Abilene Cooper with 3 down linemen. Here's a snap, quick throw off to the right side. The catch was made by Gibson across the 40 to the 43-yard line as he gets the 1st down.
I think Gibson is out there because of his speed, and certainly we're going to see a lot of him. He's a sophomore. He's got to secure that football first. He almost dropped that one. He almost came away with a touchdown earlier. But anyway, I like Gibson's speed. He looks like a playmaker. Needs to watch the ball in, and we'll have good things happen for the Bobcats.
A gain of 5, and it's a Texas Bank 1st down for the Bobcats. 1st out of 10 for Central at their own 43-yard line. The backs are split. Here's a handoff to Darius Floyd up the middle, across midfield into Cougar territory, and he's met by a host of Abilene Cooper defenders all the way to the 46-yard line. Good run there by Floyd.
Another 1st down run by a Central running back. It'll be interesting to tally up the stats after this one, but the Bobcat running backs have done a good job kind of carrying this offense tonight. Obviously, Malachi's going to hit his big play through the air, but the running backs kind of keep it going.
That's a gain of 11. Here's a flanker screen to Gibson off the left side inside the 40. He spun down at the 36-yard line. Close to another 1st down mark as well as Gibson makes the reception. The sophomore receiver pick up of about 7, 2nd and short for the Bobcats. They're on the move. 3 receivers are to the near side. Brown's in the shotgun. Here's Floyd once again as he crunches his way as he gets the first down to the 33-yard line of Abilene Cooper. And that's another Texas Bank first down for the Central Bobcats.
The up-tempo offense has a way of tiring down a defense, keeping them confused, and that's what the Bobcats are doing. They're not wasting much time snapping the football.
First down and 10. Here's a Texas Bank first down. Brown back to pass from the 33. Throws to the right side as Gibson makes the catch inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and that should be enough for another Texas Bank first down. Back-to-back first downs there, Jeff, for the Bobcats.
Jaden Gibson showing off the hands now. They keep going back to him, and he's made a couple of tough catches here.
From the 23-yard line of Abilene Cooper, here's Brown. Here's a running play up the middle to Dale. Inside the 20 to the 19-yard line, but a flag is down as Dale gets the carry for the Bobcats. Our score is Central 42 and Abilene Cooper 20, and the penalty will go against Central, so they'll move it back.
Yeah, offensive line's done a pretty solid job tonight. Haven't had too many penalties. Of course, something for the coaches to look at and correct before the regular season begins.
So the ball's now at the 34-yard line. First down and long. Here is Malachi Brown from the shotgun. Throws to the far sideline. The pass is high and incomplete as the pass was intended for Levesque at the far side. Sets up second down.
Nothing really happening on that play. He was covered, and Malachi put it where only he could catch it, but just a little high.
As for the Bobcats and Malachi Brown, earlier in this second live quarter, he hit Noble on a 21-yard touchdown pass as Malachi Brown from last season has accounted for 41 total touchdowns for the San Angelo Bobcats. Here is second down and long. Brown rolls out, throws is tipped, and almost picked off at the 27-yard line. Almost taken away there by Aiden Thompson for Abilene Cooper. A dangerous play there almost for the Bobcats there, Jeff.
Yeah, almost a bad deal there, but Tyler Hill did a good job. Or no, it looked like that was 81. Anyway, the Bobcat receiver did a good job to kind of break that up and keep it from being an interception going the other way.
Third down and long for the Bobcats at the 34-yard line of Abilene Cooper. Malachi Brown is in the gun. Three receivers to that far side. Here's the snap. Brown drifts back. Now fires it deep to the near side of the end zone, and it's broken up, incomplete. And the pass on the left side of the end zone on the coverage for Abilene Cooper was Thompson.
Yeah, 81, the intended receiver again, and all the time in the world to throw the football. Just receivers not able to get open right here. Looks like had maybe a step on him in the back of the end zone. Might have come away with it, but fourth down.
Fourth down and long for the Bobcats at the 34-yard line. 42 to 20 our score. Bobcats on top. As for Central, they will now go for it. Brown is in the shotgun as it's a pooch kick, and the ball will go to the far side. Takes a bounce inside the 5, and it's down at the 2-yard line. So for Abilene Cooper, they'll get the football. First down and 10 deep in their own territory at their own 2-yard line. So let's pause for a quick break. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street. Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. First down and 10 for the Cougars of Abilene Cooper at their own 2-yard line, as McMillan is in his own end zone as his team trails 42 to 20. Here's the snap from his own end zone, throws to the far side. The catch is made across the 10 to the 15-yard line, up to the far side. A gain of 13 yards, and that's a first down for Abilene Cooper.
Bobcats came with a blitz, and they just threw the pass to the other side. Good good first play by Cooper to give himself some room.
Well, Jeff, what would you do right now for you're in the Bobcats in their position on defense? What do you think would be the agenda now for Brent Davis and his defense?
I think continue to be aggressive. You got these kids out there for a reason. See what they can do. Kind of, dial up some plays like you normally would, and make them keep playing to the whistle.
There's a first down pass to Garrett Marr to the far side. It's knocked down incomplete. Second down and 10 for Abilene Cooper at their own 15-yard line. Central on top by a score of 40-20. Cooper, their last possession is that Hennington hauled in a 7-yard touchdown pass from McMillan, but the kick was blocked. Second down and 10. Here's McMillan. Spins across the 15 to the 18-yard line. A gain of 3. That makes it third down and 7. Upcoming for the Cougars of Abilene Cooper.
Better job right here of keeping their eye on the quarterback. Quarterback's hurt him a few times with his legs, and good job of staying home by the Bobcat defense.
Third down and a long 7 for the Cougars at their own 18-yard line. McMillan backpedals into the shotgun. Central with a 4-man front. Here's the snap to McMillan. Goes to the far side, and the catch is made at the 25-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. And another flag is down on the play to the far side, which is enough for the first down.
I tell you what, we've seen a couple of late hits from the Bobcats tonight, and you really do have to get that cleaned up. That can't happen in a real game, and that was just a little too late to be tackling him out of bounds.
So as the officials will assess the penalty, let's talk about our officials for tonight. They are Jeff Mendoza, Chris Harlow, Rory Hardemil, Dallas Robles, Eddie Retieres, and Albert Cortez from the Permian Basin chapter. In the second live quarter tonight from San Angelo Stadium, it's the Bobcats 42 and Abilene Cooper 20. The penalties are offset. The ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
When you have a great pooch punt and pin them down in their own territory, the last thing you want to do is give them free yardage to give them new life.
First out and 10 for the Cougars at their own 29. Harris McMillan as he fires deep, and the pass is incomplete at the 31-yard line. It's now second out and 10.
I think we've been fortunate a couple times. Cooper has some speed at the receiver position. They've beaten us on a couple of routes, but passes have not been quite on time, so the defensive backs for Central will need to shore that up as the season goes on.
That's correct. They do have some great athletes on this Cooper side. Second down and 10 for the Cougars from the 29. They dump it to the far side across the 30 to the 35-yard line, picking up some yardage up there to the far side against the Central defense.
Yep, Cooper kind of finding the rhythm here. I don't think you want to give up a late touchdown here just to give your team the confidence it needs to go in to the locker room and celebrate a nice performance. Let's see if the Bobcat defense can get one more stop.
Third down and 3 for the Cougars at their own 36-yard line. McMillan in the shotgun. Central with a 4-man front. Here's the snap. McMillan into the pocket, now goes to the near side. The pass is intercepted by the Bobcats. They bring it back to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and Russell down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line as Sutton Grantham with the interception, the junior safety for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that's a name we haven't called yet tonight. Big play by Sutton Grantham down the stretch with a key play towards the end of this game to get the Bobcats the football back, and great job of coming down with the football and making a big play.
Great play by the junior safety for the Bobcats. He brings the football all the way inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Has the Bobcats with a 40-20 advantage.
Blocking the back on the return.
There's a penalty, a block in the back on the return. So for Central, when you think about it, Jeff, you have to be pleased by the performance by the Bobcats tonight. Started a little slow on offense, but they really came on strong tonight.
Yeah, no, and again, I think Cooper's going to make some plays this season. You can't hang your head too much about the big plays that Cooper has made, but really a lot of what we've seen over the last few years with Malachi Brown in this offense, we've seen it tonight. And he's got weapons around him, lots of receivers he can go to, and 2 powerful running backs, 3 running backs that have been key for him tonight. So it's been fun to watch.
First out and 10 for the Bobcats now in their own territory. Here is Pettit with the carry. Gets a couple yards up the middle. So do you think now for the Bobcats with this big lead, they probably would just run the ball throughout, you think?
You know, I would think so. Although in a scrimmage, you do want to open up the playbook just to see how you execute your scheme. But yeah, I think probably this late in the game, let's see what the offensive line and the running game can do. Seal the game away.
Second down and 4 for the Bobcats. Browns in the shotgun, leading 40-20. Here's another handoff to Pettit up the middle. Gets a couple more against the middle of the Abilene Cooper defensive front. As we are now heading into the final stages of this live quarter, second part of the live quarter. And looks like that will wrap it up, and that will do it. Our final score for the scrimmage, it's the Central Bobcats 42 and Abilene Cooper 20. We'll be right back with our post-game show in just a moment. This is Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street.
Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Schertz Landscape has a large year-round retail plant nursery and is your local source for landscaping design and installation, lawn care and maintenance, and sprinkler installation. We offer free consultation and can work with any size job and budget. From the weekend do-it-yourself project to a full-scale installation, we look forward to working with you. Schertz Landscape Company, located at the corner of Knickerbocker and Johnson.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Life, with its many stages. From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage. From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Come and see us at Shenanigans, the best sports bar and grill in San Angelo. We'll have every Central, Lakeview, and Wall home football game from Concho Sports Network to watch on our many big screen TVs. And don't forget to try our ribeye steak bits or chicken fried steak on Friday night. We also have NFL Sunday ticket, so drop by for the best food in town every Friday and Sunday while you watch the game. Shenanigans, 3250 Sherwood Way. W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street.
Schertz Landscape Company is as well-rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Schertz Landscape has a large year-round retail plant nursery and is your local source for landscaping design and installation, lawn care and maintenance, and sprinkler installation. We offer free consultation and can work with any size job and budget. From the weekend do-it-yourself project to a full-scale installation, we look forward to working with you. Schertz Landscape Company, located at the corner of Knickerbocker and Johnson.
Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttex.com.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by AFCO Steel. And our final score in this scrimmage for the Bobcats, it was all Central dominating Abilene Cooper by a score of 42-20, Jeff. And what are your takes from this game, even though it's a scrimmage? But it really was a great performance by Central. They started slow, especially on the defensive end, as Cooper, they scored on the first drive. But other than that, it was really total domination by Central tonight.
Yeah, I really think it was. And really, yeah, Cooper started fast, but so did Central. You know, with the very first play, that touchdown pass from Malachi Brown to Jalen Lifesty, that kind of set the tone for an explosive offensive night for Central. They were looking for wide receivers to step up tonight. I think Coach Davis and staff got some answers tonight from some of these young guys, and some of these seniors we haven't called, like Trip Noble had a big night, Seth Levesque had a big night, Malik Haywood with a great touchdown catch. The passing game looks good. Certainly they'll find some things to work on, but good offense tonight.
Malachi Brown with 2 touchdown passes. He was also nimble with his feet as well tonight.
Yeah, he was, and that's going to continue to be key for Malachi. I mean, the theme for him when he was a sophomore, his feet really bailed him out, made him who he was. Slowly but surely came along with passing, and he put some balls on the money tonight with those 2 running backs back there to kind of spell him and give him some time to establish that offense. It opens everything up, and he's a key player. He's fun to watch. He's going to put up big numbers if he's healthy.
What do you think about the defense tonight? Slow start, but they really rallied later on in the scrimmage, and they really played well tonight.
Yeah, I particularly thought that up front they looked good. We called out a lot of names up front. Cesar Saldana, Montavious Dobbins, those guys were busy. The front 7 looked good. Ty Casey looked good in the secondary. I think some question marks were really for them in the secondary. How would the defensive back step up in new positions? I think there's a little bit to work on. They got beat deep a couple of times, but that's going to come with the territory, and young guys will step up. You know what? To beat Abilene Cooper in a scrimmage like this, however you find a way to do it, it's a good sign.
Also, for the Bobcats now, they'll start the season 3 road games, so it's not an easy task for them.
No, it's not. This will be the only time we get to see them in San Angelo Stadium for a while until they come back in mid-October. Yeah, I mean, you get battle-tested right off the bat going to A&M Consolidated. Colleen Shoemaker, we've seen them a few times. They've got a lot of team speed. I think playing a program like Cooper tonight got our feet wet, got us tested. We'll see how the Bobcats respond on the road. That's tough on those kids, but I think Coach Davis is up to the task.
Well, Jeff, I think it's going to be a lot of fun this season.
It is.
We have 3 home games this season. It's not as much in comparison to previous seasons, but I'm looking forward to the season, my friend.
It's been a lot of fun. Good job tonight. It was fun.
Well, Jeff, you as well, my friend. So we'll do it in a few weeks. So
okay,
for the Bobcats, indeed, the Bobcats, they win their scrimmage by a score of 42-20, and we'll be right back with our coaches interview and also player wrap-up as well. This is Concho Sports Network. We'll be right back in just a moment.
All right, we're here with Best Tech's SEISD Athlete of the Week, Chris Munns. He is a captain, a senior. He is offensive lineman, What is it like going in as a scrimmage right now? How are you preparing the team and how are you preparing yourself? Just a scrimmage, but next week is real play. How are you preparing?
We have to go in there every Monday, look at our scout report, and see what we're facing that week and try to game plan as best we can. These coaches are amazing, We got a good game plan coming in every week. It's a matter of us just executing it.
Absolutely. And so we've got a new conference coming up. You haven't put district, sorry, I've done a bunch of college games. New district coming up. You played in it your freshman year, but you haven't in a while. Maybe were you on varsity beforehand?
No, I got moved up after my freshman year.
So are you excited for this new district?
Oh yeah, we're always excited. We come in with a weekly basis, thinking that, we can just keep them playing on weekly and just try to win.
Well, congratulations on winning the Athlete of the Week, and congratulations tonight. You looked good. They've got an on-the-road game, but it is an official game next week on Thursday. Thanks, guys.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank.
Okay, yes, sir.
For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Come and see us at Shenanigans, the best sports bar and grill in San Angelo. We'll have every Central, Lakeview, and Walhome football game from Concho Sports Network to watch on our many big screen TVs. And don't forget to try our ribeye steak bits or chicken fried steak on Friday night. We also have NFL Sunday ticket, so drop by for the best food in town every Friday and Sunday while you watch the game.
Good, not much.
Shenanigans, 3250 Sherwood Way.
Church Landscape Company is as well-rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Church Landscape has a large year-round retail plant nursery and is your local source for landscaping design and installation, lawn care and maintenance, and sprinkler installation. We offer free consultation and can work with any size job and budget. From the weekend do-it-yourself project to a full-scale installation, we look forward to working with you. Church Landscape Company, located at the corner of Knickerbocker and Johnson.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Best Tech also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Best Tech, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Yeah, that interview was really good. I had to adjust the audio.
With its many stages.
He was really quiet. I mean, it looked like you were holding it close.
From the "my little one has just arrived" stage to the "I have arrived" stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
From the first home you'll ever buy to the one home you'll have forever. No matter where you find yourself in life, your forever agent will be there. Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. For you, for life.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street. Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
Okay.
Through for 2 touchdown passes tonight, but also, as we said during the game, accounted for 41 touchdowns in total last season, and you now are a third-year starter. So, Malachi, just want to ask you, first of all, how did it feel for you tonight, with this scrimmage, getting back into the swing of things, with everything that's going on with COVID-19? So, how did you feel out there tonight?
It felt great. We've been practicing all summer, getting prepared for this. We weren't sure if we're going to have a season, so it felt great just getting out here to play someone other than our defense. So I don't know, it's just great to be out here.
Good. How did it feel for you and also for the team, starting the season a little bit later than usual, and also with the schedule, only 3 home games this year? So how do you feel that you'll be able to account for that, starting off the season with 3 consecutive road games?
It's going to be tough. We're going to have to go through some adversity. But other than that, the start late, a month later, I just take that as extra practice so we can be more prepared. There's obviously some things we need to get fixed, but I guess it's just tougher, but we got to get through it, I guess.
Now, as really the leader of this team, third-year starter, you know the system. You've been with Coach Davis and all your players. How do you lead your team maybe differently now, despite this pandemic and also with the late start and a different schedule, maybe in comparison to what you had to do last year?
This is my second year being a captain, so I know what's going on around here. Coach Crane, he's telling me they take me as like a second coach, as another coach, so I just got to show them on and off the field to be smart, wear their mask with all this corona stuff, make good grades, stay on top of their stuff, and it'll show on the field. Just work hard and it'll show.
What do you feel you still have to work on now? Great performance tonight. They came out and scored a quick touchdown, and then the team scored 28 unanswered points against them. So after that great performance tonight, what do you think you still need to work on as you prepare for your season opener?
Tonight, my biggest problem was throwing back inside when I'm rolling out. That was my biggest problem, but other than that, my receivers and my linemen are making good blocks and good catches for me. So I just got to calm down with throwing back inside. That's the number one rule. We can't be doing that, and I did that tonight, so I just got to stop doing that.
So how did you practice during the pandemic when you weren't practicing? What did you do differently as far as your training or your routine?
We all had to be separated. We had to be in different groups, in small little groups, and we had to wear masks, and it wasn't necessarily different, but it was just like slower, I guess. But I guess it's good that we got more practice than usual.
Right.
But the only thing we didn't get spring ball or anything, so that was a little tough.
Right.
And we all understood that. We knew it was going to be tough to get through, but we got through it. I know my team is tough.
Right. And also, Malachi, how about the schedule? 3 games on the road. Do you feel any different now with the revised schedule or changing schedule in comparison to what probably would have been if there maybe wasn't a pandemic?
No, sir. Our last 2 years, we've been traveling to Dallas, far Trinity, so I guess we're pretty much used to it. But we're just gonna have to go down there and get some wins. I think we're just pretty much used to it. We had a bunch of hard games last year.
Sounds good. That's Malachi Brown, the third-year starting quarterback for the Bobcats, threw for 2 touchdown passes tonight, accounted for 41 touchdowns in 2019, and we're looking forward to an exciting season. So, Malachi, thanks again for all your hard work. Congratulations tonight. We're looking forward to the regular season.
Sir, thank you.
Sounds good. We'll be right back in just a moment.
W&W AFCO Steel is one of the largest fully integrated fabricators of highly engineered structural steel components in North America. We are now hiring welders and fitters for our San Angelo division. Come join our team and apply today at 614 Art Street. Football fans, stop by Wingstop in Southwest Plaza before or after the game. We have the best wings in town and offer curbside pickup and delivery. So stop by Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Come and see us at Shenanigans, the best sports bar and grill in San Angelo. We'll have every Central, Lakeview, and Wall-Home football game from Concho Sports Network to watch on our many big screen TVs. And don't forget to try our ribeye steak bits or chicken fried steak on Friday night. We also have NFL Sunday ticket, so drop by for the best food in town every Friday and Sunday while you watch the game. Shenanigans, 3250 Sherwood Way.
Welcome back to Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Once again, our final score from the scrimmage, it was all Central winning tonight against Abilene Cooper by a final count of 42 to 20. 42 to 20 is our final score today. Well, our upcoming broadcast on the Concho Sports Network on Friday, Wall will host Mason with a 7:30 p.m. kickoff, as Darren and Chad Curry will have the call. And then on Friday, September the 25th, we'll have the Lakeview Chiefs, as Brownfield will come back into San Angelo. The Brownfield Cubs here in San Angelo, as Lakeview, they're led by quarterback Albert Rodriguez. He has led the Chiefs this season with 11 touchdown passes. And for the Chiefs, they are 2-1 on the season, as last week Lakeview lost to Sweetwater, a game that we called here on the network by a score of 58 to 42. So once again, our final score from the scrimmage here tonight, it was the Bobcats of San Angelo Central 42 and Abilene Cooper 20. For Jeff Stewart, I'm Dr. Herman Howard, broadcasting live from San Angelo Stadium. This is the Concho Sports Network. Thanks for watching, and good night, everyone.
Football on Concho Sports Network is presented by W&W AFCO Steel. Football on Concho Sports Network is also brought to you by the following: Mathis Law Firm, Shenanigans, Texas Bank, Schurz Landscape Company, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, West Texas Rehabilitation Center, Best Tex, San Angelo To Go, Gandy Inc., VGI Technology, Brentwood Family Fellowship. Thank you for watching this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network.